Greetings and welcome everyone to episode 20 of Cave of Yettis. We last left our heroes after a very quick but very brutal battle against the man from Ikariam's past, Imril. He is left wasted and defeated in front of Ikariam. Not long after, a hooded figure swept by the recently saved Killian, took him and the sword, and disappeared. We are currently left with all our heroes sort of just chilling. Ikariam, you're still kind of out of it. As you slowly kind of come back to us, you actually start to feel this weird stinging on the back of your neck, like at the base of your neck. You feel this weird sting. It's very faint. You're not really sure what it is, and you look down, seeing the corpse of Imril. His head actually slowly turns to you. You hear this weird cracking, this like slimy, just as his head slowly turns. You hacked him to pieces. Everyone else is distracted at the fact that this figure just whisked away Killian. And you see his jaw slowly open. His face, his head is just ruined. You completely destroyed this guy. By no means should he be moving. Period. You hear a whisper. You presumably coming from his lips. You just hear, "Fool, you will find no peace. You will seek it and find emptiness." And then his head sort of just slops off to the side. No movement from him at all. Just completely still. And then the voice is just gone. And the stinging somewhat subsides.
Okay. Interesting. I guess I'll carry him. Will curb stomp the head.
That's fair. Okay, so that's one way to respond to a corpse talking to you.
And then he'll be like, "I'll keep war for myself. Peace is for everyone else."
Alrighty,
and then he'll walk away.
You crush the skull of Imril, and as you walk back, the rest of the crew is kind of just chilling. You guys are not feeling so hot after that. Whatever sick power was in that sword, you feel like the figure was taking the sword rather than Killian. It really wanted that sword back, whatever it was. When he got sucked into the man's robes, you actually saw that, if you remember, the sword had these like weird black tendrils, like seeping out of it, and they were sucked into his arm. So the sword was attached to Killian when it got whisked away.
Huh. Killian's a bad boy now.
So you guys are kind of stuck here at the edge. You heard some screaming from below. That screaming is gone during the fight from Imril. The door from the room that he came in is still open. It's ajar. You see a dude kind of peeking out there, and he was sort of like watching the fight from a distance. You actually, if you guys were to look around, you notice, and you feel as if you guys were being watched. Almost. There's a presence of something around you, but it did not want to get involved. Either it knew what Imril had on him, it was just far too scared to mess with it, or something else. But the feeling you guys had while fighting him, that like sickly feeling is mostly gone. You almost feel like you were scarred by that weapon, though. There was something weird about it.
I would say that's a fact. I rolled to look around.
Okay. Roll your looking dice. That was almost a 1. Okay.
Ever perceptive Valkus.
Ever perceptive, Valkus. All right, so you look around. The only thing you really notice is that man from the initial cabin, the one that Imril was residing in. He sees you looking around, and actually scoots back in and kind of slowly closes the door. You still have the feeling that you're being watched, but you don't see anything in the rocks or anything around you.
Can I go ahead and throw out a what is that one? Yeah, let me throw out a divine sense.
Okay. Is this one of your spell slots, or is this just boom?
No, this is a paladin move.
Okay. So this is one that lets you see and like smell.
60 feet. Yeah, I can sense like a celestial fiend or undead.
Fiends are undead. Okay. Undead.
Like the vampire Count Strahd von Zarvarich, for instance.
You've heard of him?
The Strahd von Zarvarich. I remember him. Wonderful, wonderful fellow. So you pop this boy. What's it say? You can use this feature in Emerald times. Oh, 1 plus your charisma modifier. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
So you use this. You get a weird sense from Imril. He's dead. This dude's dead, but you're sensing something off of him. You're getting this odd. When you detect it, does it tell you what it is? You know the type. Yes. Okay. You are feeling a sense of undeath coming from Imril. He is dead. He ain't moving. But you have there's this lingering sense of undeath. In fact,
Could I
yes?
hear him talking, or was that
No.
a Ikariam him?
That was only Ikariam.
Okay.
Nobody heard that.
Okay.
No one even saw him move.
Interesting.
No one saw that. You guys were all focused on what was happening. Nobody saw. The only person who saw Imril move was Ikariam.
Okay.
So you get
But
this.
I don't know that, right?
And you didn't tell us?
Well, I don't know that.
So you would probably assume everyone heard or saw.
Right.
What they saw is, if they were looking your way, they would have seen you,
You
kind
curb
of.
stomped.
You basically just curb stomped his corpse. Is all they saw.
Right. So
But they understood that. So.
Mm-hmm.
so after I curb stomp, I guess I would probably walk away and be like, "Well, that was fucking weird." But if nobody questions it, that's probably the most I would say.
Yeah, because you presume they also heard it, and
Right.
okay, so your character has no reason to think otherwise. With that, like I said, you get the sense of undeath around you, Falcus.
But nothing else.
Nothing else really. Nothing evil necessarily. Down in the cavern, something, but it's not strong.
Okay. Interesting. Do you guys want to go talk to the dude in the shack? In the love shack?
Yeah, or try to find a way down.
You want to go down?
Check. Your choice.
I want to go down.
Explore that area.
Let's go talk to the guy.
I mean, we
No,
can
no
always
knows.
go down after we talk to the guy.
Yeah, he'll know what's going on. He was the dude's second. Right? I approached the door.
Okay. The door is not locked, but it's closed. He completely closed it. You open it? Okay. You see him kind of just casually sitting at a table, just sort of fiddling with stuff. He's not facing you guys.
I slammed the table down. I slammed my hands on the table.
Yeah, I gotcha. I pick up the table and slam it down! Damn your table!
We're fighting for the belt tonight, brother.
You buried the beast! He jumps abruptly and kind of slowly turns his head to you. Hi.
Hello. Who are you now?
A friend, definitely a friend.
You seemed pretty friendly with old Lorne out there.
Oh no, the mad man was a bastard. No one liked Imril.
What are you doing down here?
I'm overseeing things
For whom?
for Imril and others.
What others?
That's a good question, isn't it?
It is.
He looks a little nervous. He's kind of like stroking. He's the man's maybe in his 30s or so, maybe like late 30s. He has like really short brown hair, no facial hair. He's kind of stroking his chin, tapping his finger on the desk, kind of worriedly, just looking at you.
I'd like to point out that I have 7 health, so I look probably two shades from death.
You guys look terrible. Like he's still
Yeah.
kind of freaked out because the fact that you guys even survived. You can tell he is like jarred from that, and you guys look like shit. So yeah. The sword that he used left this weird like not a film of like junk on you, but like you're discolored now. Like your skin's kind of discolored. You can wipe it off. It's like this. Yeah, it's sort of like a weird film actually. On like your armor and whatnot, it looks like burns, but they wipe away. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It looks
like a light dusting.
a light dusting, but it's kind of not
Like
dust.
smoke
Yeah, sort of like smoke.
residue.
Yeah, if
listen,
you know somewhere we could rest.
Are you asking him?
I don't know if I trust this guy.
Yeah, no,
enough to rest
I'm-
like near him.
let me throw some intimidation on him first, real quick.
Okay.
Listen, friend. As you can tell, I'm not in a very good mood, and I could use some answers now.
Go ahead and roll for intimidation.
Intimidation.
Can I help him
Where's the
out
modifier?
by
Yeah.
flexing behind him?
Definitely. just you just slowly bare your chest and just.
Dan, can you put a bodybuilding competition in this game
That's the next
at
arc.
some point?
That's the next
Okay,
arc.
perfect.
You ask. You
Like a
shall
Ninja
receive.
Warrior track.
What was that?
Like a
He said
Ninja
like a
Warrior track.
Ninja Warrior
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh. Yeah.
But of course. Okay, so you guys, your flexing's not too impressive, but it's impressive enough. He kind of turns away to you for a moment and looks back to you. Still looks pretty worried. He's now kind of scratching at the table. What exactly do you need to know?
Well, a couple things now that you mention it. Who are your direct superiors above Lorne? What the hell is in this cave? And, what do you do here? Besides overseeing.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's a bullshit answer.
Yes.
And what's your name?
Richard.
Richard. Dick.
So Dick. Got me.
Oh, yep. I've never heard that one before. You got me there, friend.
Call this
I high
the
five
Dick
Victoria.
Shack.
Wow.
Jinx.
The one back there is real smart. I like that. As I was saying, well, yes, I oversee things here. I'm not necessarily number 2 to Imril, but I kind of keep things in order. More so from the accounting perspective, I guess. He sort of kept the troops together and such.
So just the man we need to talk to. If you need to know anything, you follow the money.
Pretty much, yeah.
And you have covered up most of it, I would imagine.
Oh yes, I'm quite good at my job.
Alright, so what's down there? What's
Down where?
in the deep.
You don't want to go down there.
Oh, I'm betting I might.
I'm not sure what that is.
Why are you rolling damage?
I take
here?
11 damage, apparently.
Just so I get in my last 10 rolls. Sorry. Continue.
You're good. Listen, I'm sure you heard all the screaming.
Yeah.
I'm sure I don't.
And
need
our
to-
friend seemed very interested in going down there.
Well, I'm sure you could assume what's down there. There's people.
How many?
Too many to count.
People,
Well,
slaves?
Are they mining?
No,
Are they being tortured?
potentially. Listen, all I know, they were collected from places around here and overseas and brought here. I have to count, ensure that, they are all accounted for. Names and such don't matter, so... Listen, I don't know exactly what they're using them for. I'm not going to lie to you. I know they're not in well health. I know we're not really taking care of them. You all seem like he's very panicked looking. You all seem like very smart people. I'm not going to lie and say that they're being taken care of. We're in the bottom of I don't even know where. We're in a cave. We're really low down deep. I won't pretend like we're taking care of these people. Yes, they're here against their will, but we were told to do this. Now, I can't leave.
Alright, Dick, listen up. You're gonna lead us to these people, and we're gonna go free them.
I can't get down there.
Oh, you can.
How do you get down there?
Judging by the tone of your friend's voice back there, I
Oh,
prefer
there's
it.
definitely two ways.
Yeah,
The right way and a swift boot.
Or the Whisk away.
I was assuming you the throwing method. Yes, please don't do that one. I don't know of any.
Depends on your answers.
I don't know of any normal method of getting down there.
How do they put the people down there?
They arrive, they tell me how many, and I keep track. They're preparing them for something, I'm just not sure what.
Alright, I grab him.
You can see how far down it is, at least, if he throws the body.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I grab him and say, well, let's go on a little finding adventure.
He very quickly grabs for his chair, as you grab him, resisting you. Wait!
I pause.
Listen, let's not get physical, let's not get rash. Is there anything I could assist you with or tell you to prevent us from getting closer to this?
What do you think I would want to hear right now?
Friend, you tell me, and I'm an open book.
Well, I still didn't get... Who was Lorne working for?
Lord,
I still haven't gotten that.
Mage guy.
to my knowledge, he's working for someone way up. I have no proof.
A man or a dwarf?
A man, a tall man. Tall, well-built man.
Does the word anus mean anything to you?
Depends on how we're using the word. To most people, I would hope it means something.
That's a good answer, Richard.
Thank you.
What about sages? Does his name show up in the books anywhere?
He kind of stops and looks around at your group. You all are here with purpose, aren't you?
Very much so.
Do you know sages?
I met the man personally.
Well, interesting. I have no paperwork or anything tying him to this operation, but yes, Imril did work directly under sages. I've seen the man once.
Kind of looks like an Aeus, right?
I have not seen many, but you know. Okay.
Alright. Do you guys have anything to ask this guy?
Nope.
If you wouldn't mind
so-
screaming the entire way down.
So he said he couldn't lead us down there. How did they lower the people down there?
He doesn't know.
Are you asking him that?
Yeah.
Okay. To my knowledge, they just show up. They tell me how many they bring, and I have to keep track of it. When they remove them, they tell me to remove X number of X type, and I do so.
You remove the people?
How do you remove them?
Yeah, how do you remove them?
I don't remove them. I merely keep track.
Oh my god, this guy.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's a pencil pusher.
you just said they tell you to remove people.
They from the books.
Oh.
Yes, we need to know exactly how many we have for whatever purposes. We store them here. Apparently, there's something down there. There's something here that I don't know. It prepares them, I guess, for whatever they're using for. Listen, I'm sorry my answers are so vague. I really don't want you to be thrown down there. I don't want you to kill me, so I'm trying to answer the best way that I possibly can. All I know is that they're taking people, they are preparing them, and they then bring them somewhere else. That's all I know.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
You're like the money, right?
Yes, basically. Like,
Every money office has a cash safe.
not money, friend. More so, our product, our merchandise, are the people down there. And I just keep
So you have
track.
no money on you.
I didn't say I have no money on you. Is that what you want money? Want from me? Yes?
Man, I always want money.
He, his hands are shaking. He kind of fiddles with his side pocket, and he kind of puts a coin purse on the table. Will that make you happy?
I don't know
I'll pick it
how big is that
I
coin
pick it
purse?
up. I pick it up and flick it back to Kerrigan.
This is exactly big enough for exactly 200 gold pieces.
Oh, I'm good.
Alright, I have no ill will to booting this guy over the cliff. Just throwing it out there.
Oh, I'm good though. If you want to kick him off the cliff,
You have no ill will, like,
I'm not gonna stop.
like you're down to do it, or you don't
Yep.
want to do it.
No, he is actively neglected and been a party to whatever
He's
enslavement.
kind of like those.
trafficking,
He's kind of like the Haler's
human
officers.
sacrifice.
He followed orders, but he's still an asshole.
Hey man, I got the money, so kick away.
You have anything to say?
I'm cool kicking him over.
I mean, okay, OOC. He literally was like the guy standing at like the internment camps.
Yeah,
oh,
he
I
sees
wasn't
what's
doing
going on.
anything bad. I just wasn't looking.
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on.
Yeah.
You're a fucking asshole.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes, that. Yes. Valkus is cool.
Do it.
Yeah, Kyriam's in a bad mood anyway. He just
Yeah.
drags him over.
You're corrupting your friends.
Who wants to Sparta kick?
This.
I definitely am down. You want a team Sparta kick this guy? We could like duel.
No, man. You take
No.
You're-
I got
you're
it. I
still-
got it. Valkus and Kerrigan hold his arms to either side, and you do like the kick backwards.
I don't
Like a
know
drop
what-
kick?
Like we hold him there, and you drop kick him into the cavern.
I don't know.
Your choice.
Play it out. Play it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Karim's in a mood. Feel like you've earned this one.
I basically I drag him by the back of his nape of his neck, whatever shirt he has on, and
Yeah.
just kind of just nonchalantly just tip him over. Into
Okay,
the
so
edge of the-
as you bring him out of the room, you actually see some of the soldiers are already waiting outside the little cabin, and they have
Okay.
they have their weapons drawn. You're dragging him by his shirt, so he's basically being dragged facing away from you. You're facing them, so he can't really see the soldiers. He can kind of hear them shifting though. He sees you. You know, he notices that you stop moving. He's kind of trying to turn to look around, but he can't see. You see a soldier staring at you. They look to Imril. They look to you guys. There's about 5 of them, and they kind of turn their heads to the side and, what's all this here?
This is our own business. Best leave if you don't want to die.
They kind of squint and look at you, and they smile a bit. You don't belong here.
I don't know if you can see, friend, but this mine's under new management.
Witty one you are. Well,
Quick question.
yes.
Okay, paint me a mind picture. How close to the edge are they standing?
They're kind of nowhere near the edge, so if you guys were to, let's say the top of the cabin was up here, the top of the map, you guys are all kind of chilling at the top. Let's put this dude and sit over here. You guys, so he's here at the edge. This is sort of the mouth of the cabin. You
Where's
guys are
the
here.
edge? Like over here?
Yeah, the edge is
Can
the
I-
edge of this gray.
Can I try something, guys? Like, I'm gonna out of character, but I'm gonna go ahead and I was gonna try to convince them to peace out. Be like, hey, listen, I got 20 gold pieces apiece. You just walk out of here.
They're like right here.
Nobody the wiser. Kind of
Did
thing.
you give up all our gold?
Dude, we're literally on the edge of death. I'm just
Yeah.
saying this is the
All
best
I'm
way
saying is, if they're
to
standing
save
close
face.
enough, I can erupt Earth and force them back over the edge.
He said that they're nowhere near the edge.
We're at the edge.
No. So the edge is this gray line. You
Oh,
guys
we
are
were-
here.
Which
Pre-
gray line?
The right gray line.
Where
Pretend,
Lorne died.
yeah. So the top
Okay.
the top gray line. Pretend like that is the entrance to the cabin.
Hmm.
And you guys are just outside the like right there is the entrance. You guys are literally like right here. You guys just exited with the Karium leading. And you're carrying the dude. So you guys are right at like basically the mouth of the cabin, and these guys are just waiting outside for you.
So actually, anybody who has any kind of points in persuasion, I would prefer to do this because I have 0. Maybe walk up and be like, listen, kind of thing. I
Oh,
think
I
it's our
was-
best bet. It's our best
I was
bet.
full
is to ride.
form. I was full blown gonna intimidate him.
Go for it.
Right, either that or yeah, try it.
So yeah, when you say
Yeah,
something,
'cause I-
definitely also tell me you're intimidating. Because if you just say something, and leave it at that. Like tell me your intent is
well,
to.
I wasn't gonna roll yet because we were just getting into conversation.
I gotcha.
You know?
So like
I don't know what
if
they're-
yeah, it's like tell me what your intent is. Like you say a thing and say my intent is to make them back off. I'm trying to intimidate them, like scare them. If you just say a thing, we could go back and forth, and it could end up instigating instead, and the opposite happens.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So basically, just say what your intent is, and we'll proceed that way.
No, I looked down to Richard and actually, yeah, we could probably play this out with Richard if he's a good sport. Because he's fairly intimidated.
He does know that we were just about to throw
yeah,
him
he
off
was
the
about to
cliff.
die. So
He's not going to be on our side.
Well, yeah, but we out. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, lead dude to the lead dude. Yeah, we're
How about this? How about Icarium whispers down to Dick that I'll spare his life if he helps us get out of this tizzy.
You whispered to your dick.
Yep. It's a daily occurrence. So Icarium leans down to Dick and's like, listen, we'll spare your life if you help us here.
What do you want?
Just tell them that we're meant to be here. Could be a safety inspection crew, whatever you want. Just make them leave.
Alright, well, let go, so it's not gonna go dragging me out at the cabin.
Yeah, I let him go already.
Okay, he kind of like thuds to the floor and dusts himself off and gets up. Boys. These fine gentlemen and gentlewomen are here under they're here for inspections. Unfortunately, they're kind of looking at him weird. Ignore a little tussle there. He kind of smiles to Icarium. I insulted the man. We got into a little tussle. You know me. I have a mouth on me. And they're kind of looking at him like, all right. So what are they here for? Yes, gentlemen. What are you here for again?
we're inspecting the deep.
For the security inspection crew, making sure your guys' security is up to par.
Yeah, see, they're inspecting things. And they look to Imril. This hunk of just flesh. And what of that?
Like I said, new management. We found out Lauren wasn't. He's taking cuts and off the top and whole shebang. He's a bad dude.
They
Upper brass wanted him removed.
They kind of ready their weapons. You killed Lorne?
No, not us. Sages.
No, Sages. Dude, you think? No. Look how messed up he is. Sages teleported in here and blew him up with a magic. You know his shit.
It doesn't look like Sages' work.
Oh, Sages was in a mood, boys. Let me tell you.
All right, roll for persuasion.
Can I hit him up with a guidance?
Yes, you can. I was saying,
So you get to roll
they
like
couldn't
a
tell who that was
damage
because his
roll.
head's crushed. Oh, shit!
No guidance.
Damn! Oh my god.
Crit.
Hey,
You did-
convince them to give up their wallets.
Okay, yeah, I'll say. Roll another d20 just in case. Let's see. Oh man. Let's say. I'm gonna say you guys are in trouble because you guys are kind of going the wrong direction. But the dice says otherwise. So yeah, they kind of believe that. They're like they slowly resheath their weapons. Well, shit. So he just came down and was in a mood, and we missed it.
Yeah. Oh, it was a sight to see.
Glorious.
You survived.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at us. Not by much.
They kind of look you over like, oh, you do look like shit. Well, my god. Well, what the hell? We heard there was something going on down here. We prepared the vehicles. I guess we don't need them now.
The
Out of
vehicles.
Yeah, the new weapons. They wanted to test them out. We heard there were some intruders.
Well, you can bring
I
him
like-
down. We might need him in the deep.
Yeah, now that you have them, you can add them to the inspection. Check them out.
Well, I mean, they're not really ready, 100%, but we do have them up a ways a bit.
Yeah, let's go look at them.
All right, sure. Why not? So Richard's kind of looking at you guys, smiling, like, "Hey, I'm glad that worked out so well." All right, so you guys are gonna kind of follow them, I guess, out of not out of the cave, but like back to where you guys came from, basically. Essentially, where you met Killian.
Yeah, we'll come back down.
Okay. So you guys head up that way. You do once again in the shadows. You can see some of those like rock beasts kind of checking you guys out. They're not attacking. They're just kind of watching. It almost looks like so from what you guys saw up top, these are definitely wild beasts. They don't seem tamed, but they seem kind of against attacking now. They seem very reserved for some reason, more curious than anything. They seem slightly different from the ones up top. And as you guys head up, you kind of get to somewhat of a clearing area. So the clearing I mentioned earlier, and you see, remember the mining vehicle with the drills on its hands?
Yeah.
You see that, but it looks way more sleek. It's also a bit larger. It looks bred for combat. This I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Mech Warrior. Basically, it's what this thing is.
I'm a Daiichi.
Could you say it's a Gundam?
Gundam.
No,
No.
it's not a piece of shit.
Exia.
Okay.
Not a Gundam. It's not a
This
Gundam.
burning fist of mine would beg to differ.
Oh my god, I love that one. Anyway, so yes, it's crude compared to a Gundam, more like a mech warrior. It's a bit larger. This sucker looks like it's bred for combat though. It's got this like blade-looking hand, and it has what looks to be sort of a cannon on one arm, but you're not really sure what that is. You see one like that. You see one with like 2 blades, and you see one with these like claw-looking hands. So there's 3 set up.
Okay. Do the old keys work?
Are you asking these guys?
Yeah.
No. These are new models. Those keys were for deactivating the mining equipment. These are not mining equipment.
Do a quick maintenance run.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine, I guess. These are built to fit more than just one race. So sure. Who wants to have a look-see?
Well, yeah, I mean, I turned to Valkus.
I stick out my hand.
All right.
Keys, please.
Sure thing. He kind of brings you up to the first one with the cannon and the claw. Well, he sort of there's like this panel thing up front. He sort of pushes a few buttons, sort of twists this like knob, and then pushes it in, and it kind of like clicks and then the panel up front sort of opens up slowly. Well, hop on in. I assume you don't know how to drive it. These are new, so be careful, I guess.
Curium is surreptitiously backing up at this point.
Yeah, I hop in and note. Oh yeah, the controls they tweak those. They look really easy to use
Yeah, they fixed them.
and very intuitive.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Yeah, these are bred for war, so we didn't want to make them too complicated from what I heard. I've not actually jumped in one myself, but the folks that brought them in seemed like they didn't have issues. They're gone, but, you know, we're here guarding them for now.
All right. Well, let's see what this baby can do. And I press the big button that closes the thing.
Okay?
It's properly labeled
yes, it's properly labeled.
and very intuitive.
You push a button, nothing really happens. They're kind of looking at you like, you need some help?
Yeah, these new model. Where's the closer door thing? It was a lever in the old one, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's right on to the left-hand side. Just go ahead and pull that thing there, and it should close it. I assume just kind of hold back a bit. In terms of safety, well, it's probably not number 1, so hold your head in. Don't want to lose any limbs.
Yeah, I got you. No problem. Yeah, I pull the lever.
Okay, and the front panel sort of closes down. It's you can see out. The glass panel's kind of hazy. It's a little hard to see through. The guys kind of lean forward and wipe it off. Apparently there was dust on it from the excavation and such. Oh, sorry about that. Right, look pretty good in there. Well, turn it on. I guess.
Turn it on?
Yeah.
Oh, where's the button? It was the old one. It was a button up here. Where's the new one?
Oh, well, it's, I can't see now, I don't know. Whatever looks like the old one. They said it was basically the same thing. You'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. I start pushing buttons.
Okay. You hear clicks and whizzes and some like, dust gets shot in your face. The thing kind of, like, shifts a little bit, and then all of a sudden you hear, like, and then, light sort of starts emanating from the inside, and then some light on the outside, and you feel very warm. You feel like a warmth surrounding you, and the rigid seat you're sitting in kind of gives way, like and you kind of like wiggle around a little bit, and the whole thing kind of starts to sway a little.
Okay. I'm going to heal myself very quickly.
Okay.
I don't remember. Did I hands anybody last episode?
I think so.
But you
Yeah.
hands yourself for full health.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm tapped out on hands.
Yarp.
You didn't keep track of your own hands.
I do, but I always refresh it.
You only have 2. Shoot me hard.
We dwarves have 3.
Weird.
I'm gonna pop that on myself then.
Okay.
Um,
1d8 plus your modifier.
D8 plus 2,
Cool.
6. That's not great.
It's a number. I mean, that's perfectly mediocre. Wasn't
Almost
a 1?
doubled my health. Okay.
Huzzah!
Can I? Is it like a control thing, or is it like my movement is its movement?
You see 2 handles basically in front of you,
Okay.
and you see a lot of buttons around you. There are some lights that have turned on to make it a little easier to see. From that though, it looks pretty confusing. This is this is entirely alien to you. Your character might not even know what to do with the handles, to be completely honest. So
Probably not. No, I'm just kind of gingerly touching everything.
okay.
And like I'll nudge a handle and it'll like twist or something. I don't know.
As you're pushing buttons, it sort of twists to the left, it twists to the right. You hear a clicking, and then you leaning into it, one of the legs actually suddenly moves forward. Essentially, you've unlocked the walking mechanism.
Okay.
So when you move your legs, so your legs slid down into basically where the legs of this contraption are. Your arms don't go into the arms. Your arms would, how this thing would operate. Your legs go into the leg area. Apparently, there's something down in there. When you turn it on, it gripped your legs. These like little claws basically have grabbed onto your leg in like 3 or 4 different areas, and they've sort of grabbed your boots in place. It's a little tight, but it's got you. However you move, the machine mimics.
Okay.
So your legs basically have full control. It feels a little bulky, but as you move your legs, you sort of move with it. Out of character, obviously, to move the hands, you touch the.
Yeah. Other
than that, you were surrounded by buttons and such. It looks a little confusing.
Yeah, and yeah. I start walking around while I'm still fidgeting, and I eventually grab the handles because they look hand-like.
So you're sort of walking around, stumbling a little bit. You're not going to fall over anything, but it feels a little wonky to walk around with this thing. And the arms start moving a bit. The soldiers that came in with you are kind of taking a step back. You're walking around in very jarring motions. You don't look safe, put it that way.
Okay.
This looks like your first rodeo.
Do you guys want? I guess we have full reign. I guess we won't need to attack these guys. Hey, I hit the intercom button. Hey, you guys jump in here. Not this one, but the other 2. Give it a whirl.
Intercom button?
Intercom. Yeah. Hey guys, if you could jump in here, that'd be great.
It's very presumptuous of you.
Need to say over, please.
Yeah, you guys need to grab a mech. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over.
Okay. There is a way to communicate. After you push a few buttons, one of them does activate some sort of stone of far speech type thing. Your voice echoes through the cave, but as you're kind of going through it, you don't really know you're talking, so they kind of hear you mumbling, cutting in and out. You going, oh yeah. And so they kind of hear your voices cutting in and out, and you sort of discover which button was controlling your voice, basically.
Okay.
So you are able to communicate with your team.
Yeah, jump in the mech. Let's get this going.
Okay, so
It's awesome.
You have 5 people and 3 mechs.
I don't need a mech.
That's true.
I don't need one either.
Okay.
Tuskers needs one.
I will pick Tuskers up and rip him in half.
He's not up right now.
I mean, he didn't go. Well, he's elsewhere, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little extreme.
He's in the other mech.
Is that
I'll jump in a mech then.
Yes. To your surprise, Mr. Gritty was waiting for you. This is my mech, you fools. Anyway. So yeah. So Wickes hops in one, and Akarium hops in the other. Altera and Kerrigan, what are you guys doing? Just kind of.
Oh, are you playing Wickes?
He's
We
character.
can't disappear.
He
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
disappear. He's not physically here, but he's
Okay.
he hops in
But
one
he's
of
there.
them. Yeah, and he fiddles about it and figures it out.
Real quick,
Yeah.
what's our game plan here?
We're gonna go down into the.
We're not gonna rest before we go exploring.
No, we can do a short rest once we're away from these guys.
Are they
Oh,
just
wait,
gonna
I
let us
thought,
show
I
up?
thought we were just gonna fucking kill him right now.
You literally just said there's no reason to kill them.
Yeah, there's no like we have full reign of like we own the mountain.
Okay,
Never mind.
sure.
I mean, yeah, okay.
We can short rest in the other room with the shack.
All right, then if we're gonna short rest, I can just pop a wild shape and then, because are y'all faster? Like, how do the mechs work? Like, are y'all like super fast?
They're not very fast. They're about average speed. They're maybe a little faster than walking speed. They're a little clunky.
No, then we can just walk alongside y'all.
Yeah, basically. They're
Ooh,
not like,
Valkus found a trigger on the handle and he pulls it.
okay. You do that, and the bladed hand spins.
What? Nice. I kind of point the cannon one up in the air and click the other one.
Okay. You click that one, and you hear this like, and you feel heat sort of building on the side, on the left side where the cannon is. Nothing's happening. The soldiers look a little worried. They're kind of like, not running, but they very quickly run back to safety, sort of against the wall, away from you guys.
Get some cover.
Nothing really happens. It's just sort of sitting there, and they're sort of watching, just sort of looking. It sounds like something's charging, but nothing's firing.
I let go of the trigger.
The charging just stops. So
I pull the trigger.
it basically whirls up, and you click it. When you let go, it whirls back down. Nothing is firing
Okay.
from it, though.
Okay.
Is there a button that you
Yeah, is there
press
another button or like
once
another
it's
trigger?
charged?
Or
You
like-
push buttons and pull triggers, but it's not firing anything from the cannon arm.
Hey, this thing's supposed to fire, right?
Technically, yeah. Would you watch where you're pointing? I thought you were just looking at it.
Sorry, yeah. Stay clear, yeah, you just hold down the trigger. You gotta do anything else?
I have no idea. I'm not sure how functional they are. I mean, I know the melee capabilities are definitely working.
I start flinging my sword arm around.
Yeah, we can see that. The other thing, whatever the contraption is on the left side, we're not even sure what the hell that is or how it works.
I don't know. It seems like it's whirring up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we're learning on the job. Tally ho! I start walking down the cave.
Okay, which direction are you going in?
Back to the shack.
Back to the love shack?
Back to the love shack. Hey, you guys stay up here. Make sure we don't have anybody behind us. Over.
Okay, they're just... They slowly kind of just meander off. The three of them and Richard. Or four. There was like four, I think. 4 or 5. Whatever. The dudes and Richard leave.
Okay.
They basically go.
left?
They basically go back to the beginning. If you guys recall, that sort of looked like a like elevator panel that went down. There was a bunch of rooms and such down there. So the base, the beginning of the base operations was there. That's basically where they're headed back to.
Okay. Onward.
Okay. I assume the two of you are just walking next to these mechs.
Mhm.
Okay. I was expecting him to turn into something you would ride him, but I guess that's a spell slot, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
I was
I don't know if we're gonna
hoping.
rest or like if we encounter. I mean, yeah, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, can we
turn
long
into
rest?
I'll turn into a big old white pole bear.
No, can we long
Yeah,
rest?
and I jump on top.
Well, he's a polar bear now. Okay, so you guys are kind of able to get back there. These things are kind of hard to control, and the area is really, really, really tight. You guys sort of work your way back there. As you come into the clearing, you see two of the rock beasts kind of sniffing about where you guys just had your fight with Imril.
Okay. Like in our way?
Mm-hmm.
Test it out, man. Come
I
on,
need to
now.
heal. I'm in a fucking mech. I approach.
Okay, the beast sort of jumps back.
Back, you fool! I mean,
Okay.
back!
Okay, they don't speak English, but it jumps at the sound of your voice, and you kind of hear it like growling at you. It's like you just
Right back at you, buddy.
you hear like a deep stone rumbling as it sort of scratches at the floor, and it's sort of backing up towards Imril's corpse, but it looks like it doesn't really enjoy your presence.
Okay. Can we short rest here?
You want a short rest right next to these bad boys.
I'm in a mech.
It doesn't make you invincible.
Just wait until you figure out my epic way of getting down the mountain or getting down into the deep.
I don't know.
You
You're gonna find out real quick if it's invincible or not.
Well, it was great campaigning with you, Jordan.
Thus wanting to die.
Okay, real quick question. I forgot his name. Money Man.
Richard?
Richard. He left, right?
Yeah, he followed the other guys.
But his shack is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no way that. What if he. As soon as he gets out of here, what if he's all like, yeah, they're the bad guys? Meh.
Most likely, yes.
So we can't just chill in his shack. Okay, fuck, we gotta go down.
Meh.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We can do a 15-minute for hit die.
Well, short rest has to be like, what, 2 hours?
No, short rest is like 15 minutes. Is it not?
Short rest is way longer than that. It's like half a day, isn't it?
So it's like,
No,
short
I
rest,
think it has to be an hour.
long rest is
Or something.
minimum 8 hours.
Yeah.
Short rest is minimum, I think, 2.
Yeah. It's shorter for some
Yeah,
people, yeah.
a short rest is a period of downtime at least 1 hour.
Okay.
All right. Fuck it,
So, I
let's
mean, we
roll.
can't-
Whatever you guys think you have time for.
I mean, I want to heal up, but we just don't have the time.
Yeah.
Do you have any more spell
But
slots
guess
for
what?
healing? Yeah, but before then?
We won't have the time if we're dead. Yeah, I can blow everything I have. And I can do 3 more cure wounds.
Yeah, I can do some more cure wounds. Is there any way for us to like block the tunnel?
It's not a tunnel. This is like a giant open cave. The only reason it was kind of hard to get through all that is because it was very maze-like with how many rocks were on the floor and how many like wall-like just fixtures and just junk. There's a lot of junk down here. It doesn't look like anyone came through and cleared it until you reach this area that's weirdly open.
Fuck. I don't know, man. I feel like if we rest, we're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah. So do you guys want to like do like a quick sit and use your hit dice? That's what 15 minutes, or you guys want to do a full?
No, that's an hour.
That's an hour.
Has to be
Okay.
an hour minimum.
So you guys
Yeah.
can either chill here for an hour, as you did say, you may have threatened and persuaded them, but you guys did leave Richard to go with those guys. You now have these mechs, so I doubt they're gonna come charging directly after you. But it's resting for an hour
I think we can spare an hour.
would come
I
with a
think so,
risk.
too.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
Keep that
dude,
in
I
mind.
have 13 health.
Yeah, I have 14.
Yeah, we can hit dice it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean the thing is, you guys have your mechs, which is nice and all. I don't know what exactly you're planning on doing and going down there. I don't know if you're planning on keeping them or like stealthing it up, but health is important. But if you guys play it smart, you should be okay.
Oh, there's a jetpack button. I see it right here.
Bingo.
Yeah, let's hit die.
Okay, so exactly how are you guys doing this, by the way?
Fuck,
I'm
you can
going to
actually
plot
just click
my
on hit
mech.
die.
What?
Oh, how are we gonna do the rest? I got you.
Yeah, how you guys gonna rest? I mean,
All
resting
right.
for an hour, but that means you're all resting at the exact same time. So
I can trance when I'm resting.
It's not like we're falling asleep. It's just like an hour of
like
hanging
sitting
out.
around.
Yeah.
Sitting down.
Okay.
Maybe make a little campfire.
Okay, so you guys have to get out of the mech, obviously, and then you guys are
Roast
resting
some
for an
mellows.
hour. Okay.
I can't just fall asleep upright.
Can't nap in the mech.
I wouldn't be very
No,
Oh,
comfortable.
it's not even sleeping. We're just hanging out.
Yeah, you wouldn't get a good rest if you were to sit in the mech trying to rest for an hour. It sort of requires your attention to kind of keep it active, and it sort of has a good grip on you, so it's not very comfortable.
Okay, I hop out.
And they never turn on again.
Wah, wah. They're broken. Okay.
Alright, I'm hit dying.
All right, so we wake up basically from our little half rest. In that hour, you did hear a little bit of rustling around and whatnot from where you guys came from. but nothing too major.
Okay. I jump back in my mech.
Okay, well, is everyone going for the same deal, basically?
You're
I mean, sure, I'm still full bear.
You're still pole bear, okay.
You said there was some, like, light coming out of the mech, right? Like some flashlight-esque?
Yeah, so there are certain, like, little nodes that light up when you turn it on, both from the inside and the outside.
Okay, can I go over to the edge and see if I can't illuminate a little bit?
It's not bright enough. It's bright enough to let, like, people know that I'm here. It's not bright to the point where it's like a flashlight. That's what you're asking.
Okay.
If you look over the edge, it is deep. You can't see anything down there. Just pitch black.
Okay. Hey, Altair, can you throw something down here? See if you hear anything?
Sure. What am I doing again?
He's looking down the chasm.
Oh, the chasm?
Depth.
Yeah.
Okay, I pat
Depth
myself.
charge!
Throw that orb.
Or
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah, throw that over.
I've got some miscellaneous knickknack in one of my pockets, and I toss it down.
Okay. You throw it down, and you don't really necessarily hear it land. You hear a lot of shifting and crackles, and you hear rocks naturally falling in this cave. You can't make out if your object ever hit the floor. With how many random noises you guys are hearing.
Well, I know I'm just a dumb human, but I didn't hear anything, guys.
Karium. Yeah, thanks, Altera.
yeah.
You want to send Cromwell down there? See what's up?
Sure. I send Cromwell down.
So with the 60 feet of dark vision, you guys can't see any further. About 100 feet, he sort of stops and is able to tell you that there's some while down further. He can see a bottom, but we'll go ahead and say 150. Maybe 140.
Feet.
Yeah. So he's at the 100-foot marker, and he can see a little bit further, and he can relay the information to you that it keeps going, but there is a bottom. And down there, it's kind of hard to make it out, but he does see cages and such.
Do we see anything on like what's on either end of the cavern?
So the edge where Imril is shoots straight down. If you were to this is not it's a straight drop, but if you were to move straight across and pretend like there is no hole, you just hit a flat wall. This is basically the end of the cavern.
Yeah, so there's no like obvious stair or anything.
No, so like this is the cavern where you could jump over it and land on the other side and keep going. It ends against a wall, and it is it's very wide. It's at least 80 feet
Oh
wide.
yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I was talking about like instead of a cross, like what's left or right? Is it just more wall? Like it's just a flat drop off with nothing on either side?
This like little area you guys are standing on is basically curved, and around this curve all falls down into
Yes,
this
it's just a
hole.
hole.
This is essentially the end of this like portion of the cave.
Okay. Well, I know what I wanted to do.
I'm interested.
I just wanted to jump.
I was gonna say, did we get the feeling these mechs could survive a 140-foot fall?
No.
Malchus did.
I don't know what
We
your
don't.
plans are, but if you jump, you will die pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just point that out
You
real
got
quick.
this, Falcus.
I got a plan B.
Lean
Okay.
into the fall.
Um,
Into the fall.
let's
Like,
try.
I don't know
let's
if
try
I
this plan
can.
again.
I don't know if I can make anything up. If you guys were to jump, I think you would just be dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me point that out real quick.
that was Malchus's number one. That was his plan A.
Okay.
So.
Remember when you land, right into it with your knees. You don't want to buckle your knees.
Yeah, you ever seen Iron Man? He survives falls all the time. Yeah, superhero landing. It's absorbing full force with the knee. Is how you survive that.
Okay, so what are your guys' plans?
Yeah, what's your plan,
exactly?
Karam?
Yeah.
I was gonna use my scepter of variable size on on Cromwell again, have him float me down, but that would just leave me down there. So
I don't think whatever size you make him, I don't think he's gonna be able to carry a mech though.
No,
Not
it
a
would
mech.
just be me.
Oh, I was like,
I mean, we could send you down there, but it'd be just you for a while.
Yep.
I mean, I could turn into flying shit too.
Yeah, I was gonna say he could turn into like a bird, right?
You guys did do this weird shit before, so
I can
Yeah.
tell you Valkus ain't leaving his mech.
Valkus might be left behind.
Yep. I'll guard the entrance, guys.
They don't. I could fuck up this variable thing. It's random, so.
yeah, it is. You can make them smaller. So
Do we see any
big.
way to get down? Like, is there a way to climb down? Could we like, I got it.
Hey, just
Oh,
wait,
wait,
have
wait,
one of
I
these
got
Stay
it.
up
ropes.
here, and we
It's
can
not that
tie a
long.
rope.
Yeah, I
around
was gonna
his
say,
back,
Oh.
and we can lower
How long
it.
are our ropes?
We can't.
I don't know how long Wickus's
We
rope
can't
is.
like tie a couple of ropes together.
The number of ropes
Doesn't
that
he have
Wicked
like a
has,
billion?
at this point, I think he has like a good mile of rope that he's just
Exactly.
wrapped himself in.
And he can just stay up here, you know, wink, wink, nod, nod. He's no longer with us, therefore he can just stay up here.
Yes, I mean
And
he is basically a rope wizard, as we've discussed. I don't think you have enough rope to tie anything and like climb down it. That would take quite a bit out of you guys. I think maybe you could. I don't think there's enough rope though.
Too bad our kite wizard is gone.
Well, if we have enough Dungeoneers packs, I'm trying to see if the rule book has the distance of the rope.
What was your aha moment, Randy?
It's
that was
50
my
feet.
aha moment. We were
Oh, was
gonna
the
leave
rope?
him.
Rope is 50 feet.
Oh,
Okay.
50 feet. Yeah, the only problem with that is that I don't think it'll support the weight of my mech. That I'm
No,
not
it won't.
lifting.
It definitely won't. So that's what I'm wondering. What are you trying to do, Elkis, exactly? I know you want to keep this mech. What is your plan?
I would like. Okay.
Like, do you guys absolutely have to go down there?
I don't. Where else are we
I
going?
mean,
I don't
yeah,
know.
we are trying to save the umpteen hundreds, I would imagine, of people down there.
Okay.
Yes, that is the goal.
Okay.
So plan
And-
C is rope. I'm gonna cast my scepter at Carmel real quick.
Go for it. You're trying to make them larger, right?
Europe.
Roll a d20.
Get big, son.
Almost.
Oh.
Alrighty. Cromwell kind of just shrinks, but just a little bit. A little bit. Just like 10%. He just kind of like, whoop, he's a little bit smaller. He kind of like,
I dismiss him in disgust.
he
Damn, it's not his fault. It's yours.
Yeah. Me.
a single tear at your
I bring him
at your
back.
incompetency.
I bring him back and hug him and I say, "I'm sorry, buddy. That's my fault."
He kind of begrudgingly hugs you back with his crow feather arm thingies.
Curl over their arm.
They're called wings, idiot. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm out of Birdman. Bless you. Alrighty. Well,
Okay, how many of us have Dungeoneers packs?
I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
okay.
I don't know. You're on your own with the rope.
Yeah, y'all
I'm
have rope,
brainstorming.
but the thing is, I don't think with this rope climbing idea, I don't think Volcus is going down with you guys.
I mean, I could be
Leave
persuaded.
the
if
mech. Leave the mech behind.
I mean, but it's a mech.
Do these mechs have like battery cores on the back of them?
They have what?
Like, how are they powered? Do we ever figure out how they're powered?
Okay.
Okay, so if you guys can like roll a check to look at this thing, because you do know what you're looking at.
Yeah, I'll
Just
roll.
just
I'll roll
jump,
perception.
Falcus, and we'll bring you back up. If you
Yeah,
die.
revive me.
Yeah, we'll revive you if you die.
And I'm specifically looking for a power source.
This mechanical monster is strange.
Okay, would that be a perception check or an investigation check?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'll roll investigation. Like, I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be an? I was thinking investigation.
I'm thinking investigation because you guys know what you're looking at. You're just trying to like further figure it out.
Well, that's not great.
That's not so great either. Also, your modifier for perception is much higher.
Yeah,
This
well,
mechanical creature is strange.
Okay, so you guys, you're really not sure what you're looking at, but judging by the last one, you can kind of tell that if this thing had a power source, yes, it is on the back. There's this cube-like contraption. Looks like it's keeping something in it, but that's really all you can tell. You're not really sure what's going on. There's
Alright.
no way to open it, by the way. This is something you just pop open.
What is the likelihood of this? I jump, and like 10 feet from the bottom, I throw this bad boy at the ground.
Thunder Wave.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I thought about doing that with my Thunder Smite.
Okay, Jesus
I
Christ.
thought there was no way in hell that he would let it go.
I
Okay,
think we just need to give the mechs up.
No, I'm not in the mech. This is just me.
so yeah, just you. Let's
me.
leave the mechs behind.
Yeah.
I think realistically, you guys could. I'm not saying climb down, but you don't have to start from the very top. Like, this isn't a straight, perfect, flat wall. You know what I mean?
Well, you made it sound like it was a perfectly.
It is, but it's not. It's not flat. You know what I mean? There's like footholds and such. Like, you guys are in a cave. So I'm okay with you guys jumping and like misty stepping at one point, or jumping and like thunder waving. What I'm trying to say is you're like, you guys are like.
Kerrigan is very just like disgusted right now.
Okay.
And he turns into a silver goddamn wormling and is gonna ferry everyone down.
I'm about to say, you literally said 10 minutes ago you can fly, so I don't know why you don't do that option.
Yeah, just hop on my back, and no, I'm not carrying you in a mech, Valkus.
Yeah, I hop out of the mech.
Okay, I was about to say, because you had the flying option.
I hide it behind the cabin, though. I hide
Okay.
it behind
Okay,
Shack.
because
I love Shack.
I mean, you have the key. No one can do
I
it.
really
Oh,
want
that's
to
true.
try the Thunderwave thing, though.
the thing is, I'm okay with the thunder wave thing. I'm okay with the misty step. It's just like you guys are looking at this from a perspective of I'm jumping straight down the hole, and I'm like, there are other ways. Like you guys could like drag halfway, and I could like you guys could roll for athletics of like how long do I stick to this thing? If you roll well, maybe you get halfway. You know what I mean? Whatever. Make up bullshit, then jump. You know what I mean? But
I'm going to the precipice and getting ready to go down.
okay, so we're dragging down basically.
I'll take you down this cliff for 20 speckles.
Sounds like a grand
Okay.
deal. All right.
Alright, yeah.
So you're just,
I exit my mech.
all right. So you're just gonna fly the crew straight down.
I mean, do I see anything
Well,
to stop on the way down?
I mean, okay.
Like,
Well,
is there a reason to not go all the way down?
okay. As you head down, if I assume you're all heading down, you won't be within range of anything. You guys can see 60 feet. So you
Well, I
see
can't carry 6 people at once. That's
6,
or 5. How many we got?
4.
4
I
other
cannot carry 4 at once. I'm a silver dragon wormling, not a silver dragon.
Ooh, you're baby boy. All right, all right.
So I'm
Makes
gonna have
sense.
to ferry people,
Okay. It's 2 at a time.
like 2 at a time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so you bring 2 to. What's your carry weight? Okay, so you bring 2 of them down. Once your dark vision, I assume it has dark vision.
Mhm.
Good. Okay. Once it kicks in, which 2 are you choosing?
Here's the thing: I want 2 people that can stand on their own, but I also don't want to leave 2 people behind that can't defend themselves.
I'm still reluctant to go.
So okay, I will take Altera and carry him first, leaving Wickus and Valkus. You know, melee mage.
Let's
mage.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Guys, if you hear Wickus coming down, get ready to catch.
Yeah,
okay.
that'll do.
So you're taking who and who?
You carry him in Altera,
Okay.
or I carry him in Wickus if Altera doesn't want to go.
Okay.
I'll go.
Perfect. All right.
I had a sweet plan for jumping, but that's fine.
I honestly,
I just don't want y'all to die. All right.
I like the idea. It's just very role dependent.
Oh no, joke. I was gonna use my shadow ability to create like a web to slow me down, and then
Oh,
blast thunder wave at the bottom.
oh,
It would have been sick.
I like that. That's cool.
It would have been sick.
that way. So when I say think outside the box, that's what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
weaving shadow to like make physical form and like I mean that's kind of advanced, but like if you roll well, I'll allow it. If you don't, God help you.
You're
but
dead.
I kind of want to use my powers on a life and death that can be avoided.
yeah, good.
Yeah, it can be avoided.
150 feet. So can I jump it?
Cool idea though. I like that. All right, so you bring them down. You see some patrols down there. It's dark enough that you're actually able to kind of like move your way around. They don't really see you. Roll stealth for whatever your Drake form has, real quick.
Can I drape my sneaky cape over him?
Sure.
Okay,
Just
you
his
get
head.
He's
You get
technically
plus
wearing
one.
it. Okay, 16.
go.
+1.
16. Sure. You nailed it. So with that, they don't see you. You're able to drop them off. You hear,
stealth +2.
Oh, there you go. 17. So you're able to, as you make it all the way down, you had to go kind of slow, for stealth and everything. You're able to drop them off. You see a lot of people just in cages and whatnot. A lot of people. And you hear like moaning, and you hear like some crying. They're saying somewhat quiet. They're not like openly like wailing. You guys did hear wailing when Imril was using the weapon, but you don't hear it now. I'm telling you what's coming from down here. As you head up, the two people left. I'm gonna need a quick dex roll from you. The people left up top.
Up top?
Dex save.
Dex save,
Oh, up top.
yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to
Malchus
roll
and
for
Wickus.
Wickus.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Sir, well, you both failed, because I rolled for him.
Catch me!
R.I.P.
Alrighty, well, that was fun. So, as Mr. Dragon goes down into the hole, you two are waiting for him to return, and you hear a sweep noise come from behind you. Basically, someone's firing arrows at you. Unfortunately, neither of you are able to dodge either of them, and you get struck. Volcus,
Yes.
you will take 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, hold up, but you critically failed, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright, I need to bring Wickus with you. I'm not gonna mess with his health, honestly, because it's annoying, so we'll just kind of not. He got hurt, though. We'll just say he's still the same.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take 10 from that, and you were caught off guard. The other guard is actually going to fire an arrow at you as well. This one won't do quite as much damage, so you'll take 5.
Okay. Guess what's happening next?
Alrighty. After you hear that, actually, a small wave of arrows missed you guys. After you hear the arrows pass by and strike you and take the blow, you did not see this coming at all. As you turn around, you see like 15 dudes kind of emerge from the rock, the area where it was like really like thick and hard to get through. I say 15 dudes come out, and you can still hear like rustling behind them, and they look pissed. They do not look very happy. After they fire their initial volley, Mr. Dragon Boy, you got time to emerge.
Okay. In this scenario, am I going down there? Or am I fucking up 15 people with a fucking mech?
You're gonna die. I'm gonna take Wickus if you decide to stay.
I mean,
That's
the
rude.
mechs are pretty powerful, so.
Are they? Because they don't give you any health. They don't give you any armor.
Well, it has armor, it has health, but good luck working it because you've never used it before. So,
Well, okay.
I mean, your choice.
I mean, yeah, I'm standing on the edge of the cliff with Wickus on my back, just looking at you.
Basically.
I look at you. I look at the mech. I kind of give you a kind of look.
And my front 2 feet are off the cliff.
And I look back at the mech. And I run to my dragon.
I am now hovering in the air.
I jump onto the back of Kerrigan.
Alrighty, so as you guys are
And then
sort
I misty step to the back.
God damn
No, I'm
it.
kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say. Later, nerd. Alright, as you guys are departing, Kerrigan, go ahead and roll Dex saving throws roll.
You get +2 to that.
Yep.
Dex is +2 on my saving throw, so a d20 +2.
And then 2 more to that, right? Holy
Well,
shit.
Don't need shit.
Don't matter. You are able to completely protect your allies. No one is hit by any of these arrows miraculously. You whip on down. Don't even need for a stealth saving throw. You fly on down there, quick as a whip, nice and quiet. No one hears you, and you're able to get back to the same spot where you dropped your other friends off.
Dope.
You have alerted many men up top, though. And you 100-something feet. A shout will travel, so make your next decision wisely.
Are we shouting?
What I'm saying is,
they can shout from the top.
if they
Let
shout-
people know.
yeah,
Got away, sucker!
got him. Like, yeah, okay, now you're dead. All right.
You said there was a patrol down here, right?
You saw some dudes walking around. Not really too many. This place, it doesn't look very well guarded. They probably assume no one can come down here. And judging by what Richard said, it sounds like there's only one way in and one way out. They shovel them in, they shovel them out.
Okay. Does anybody roll a perception check down here?
Nope.
Not yet.
If you guys want to, you can go ahead and roll perception.
Somebody better than I.
Yeah, I'll roll. See what happens.
Noise.
All right, Altera. I see you. Okay, well, that's fine. It's fine. I'm surrounded by
dark
rocks.
I think every perceptive Valkus is rubbing off on me.
Also, you don't have dark vision,
Oh, that's true too.
so technically you'd have disadvantage. But I'm not gonna have you roll again. So it's okay. It's okay. From what you can tell, you guys were kind of placed behind one of the cages. From this position, you can see pretty safely a pat of 3 dudes walking about, and maybe one more beyond them of 2. But other than that, it's not very well guarded. They're kind of lazily walking around. They're not like, they don't expect anyone. Like I said, they don't expect anyone to be down here. If you're looking at the civilians that are captured, you see some older people, not really too many. You see what would have been healthy children. You see women, men, but like in their 20s, early 30s, and children. Yes,
How dare they?
They look malnourished a bit, but they are young. All of them are young. There are not very many older people. Very few.
So we have people directly in front of us?
You guys are pretty much behind one of the cages. Some of the cages have metal walls. Some of them have openings. So imagine most of these cages are a three-sided of just pure metal and one side of bars. But these bars do not look like something you can slip through. They are like cages.
Okay. How many bad guys do I see?
So you see 3 walking, and then you see potentially 2 more a little further than that. So about a total of 5.
Okay. Has Valkus landed?
Yeah.
You guys are all landed
Yeah,
safe. I assume.
let's take 'em out.
Are you still Dragon Boy, or did you change back?
Oh, I'm still Dragon Boy.
Okay.
Don't waste a wetsuit.
I want to try to sneak and get like a sneak attack on one of these fools.
Go for it. If
Are the
you guys want to
three
do like
close to each other?
Yeah, the 3 are pretty close by. Like I said, they're a little lazy looking, so they're not on guard. But you guys have only but a moment, assuming the guys up top are going to shout down. So
Okay.
you guys were able to like whip down real quick, but there's 150 feet. You got to fly stealthily, so you probably have like just a moment to react to this situation. The dudes that are walking around are pretty close to you, so if you want to like self attack, you guys could in conjunction like, stealth them and get them and see what you can do as a party. Well, anyone else want to help with that?
Oh, how? What am I rolling?
What are you trying to do?
That's a 10.
What were you trying to do? Walk?
He was trying to sneak up on them and get them before they saw.
I mean, I guess I can.
I mean,
Can I try and
a
like?
one's a one. Let's just.
I
let's
know.
just
I
rush
was like
him.
trying to think like, can I like grab him as he's falling
So what exactly do I do with the one?
with my tail? Can I like balance him as he? Oh my god, that was almost a 1 too.
I'm basically seeing if any of you are gonna like somehow assist.
I would like to try to grab him as whatever he does with a 1. I would
Well,
like
Dan,
to
what
try
do you want me to have you do? Because if I like stub my toe or something, I was gonna try to turn it into like a prison yell, like, "Oh, I'm a prisoner. This prison sucks."
Man, until I hate this place. I'm totally supposed to be here, man. Oh shit. No, unfortunately. So with that, okay, he is going. Shit. Okay, so my God, he is going to basically draw attention to your party. Unfortunately, does anybody else want to somehow do? Because I said you guys can move as a party. Just because he failed first doesn't mean the whole thing has failed. Altera already tried to stealth. Does someone want to like somehow help out before he gets his failure, and you guys maybe can remove one dude in the meantime, or?
I would imagine that.
How far
My
from
mind is Akarium was standing up from a crouch. He like knocks the giant metal thing
Yeah, so
to like a dong.
he's gonna make a lot. This like I said, this will happen simultaneously. He is going to like
Yes.
fall terribly.
As soon as he makes noise, I chuck a javelin.
Okay. Roll for javelin.
How far? Wait. How far away are they?
Like 20, 30 feet. They're real close.
20 or 30 feet.
Yeah.
Are they
where's my
like
javelin
side by
throw?
side?
So you
I
can do
would like
something too.
to, as soon as that gadong sound, I'm gonna try and pounce and do an attack as well.
Okay, so you get ready to pounce into attack. Both of you just roll for attack, whatever the wives do, go ahead and do that. Akarium tries to lead the charge and attack. Unfortunately, just completely stumbles over himself. He just sort of like smacks his head up against the side of this containment unit and makes a very loud noise and looks very, very silly. Yes, wife?
How close are they?
If you're casting a spell, you can hit them with any of your spells. Put it that way.
How
Pretty
close
sure.
are they?
Hmm?
How close are they?
Like 20 feet.
To each other.
Real close.
Like 5 feet real close?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna try this.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try it. Well, hang on.
I'm almost scared if you're digging through your spells. It sounds.
Wait, can I do my thing first? Because my thing might let yours automatically hit.
Do you want to let him do his thing first?
No, what I was thinking was a dex throw, but... okay, are we...
We could give them disadvantage.
Well, I was thinking about blinding them.
Okay. Actually.
You do you.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a cool idea.
Phew.
Push you. Acid. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Acid Splash. You're going to blind them with Acid Splash.
Yeah.
You're a monster. Okay, so that draws their attention as you fling Acid Splash in their general direction.
So I can hit up to 2 people that are in 5 feet of each other.
Yes, you can. Up to 2.
Uh-huh.
Believe it or not, that's what I just rolled. Your
Really?
choice. Your choice.
Oh, he's blinded forever.
Forever.
Oh.
This man had dreams. And then he rolled a 1.
Shut
He had
up.
children.
No.
Had children.
Playing the piano?
Shut
You
up.
blinded him so hard you killed his children. Okay, so I just critically failed for one dude. I rolled a 2 for the other, and I critically succeeded for the third, but he doesn't matter because you did 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the third guy doesn't even matter. So his critical success no one will ever know, not even his children.
All right. So since they critical failed, I super hit their eyes.
His eyes are now super in pain. He is completely
And they take 1d6 of acid damage.
2d6. Level 5, baby. It's scaled up.
Did my javelin.
Level 5.
Your javelin also hit, yeah. So your javelin can hit the third dude. It sticks him square in the chest, which is where I assume you're aiming.
1
Sure.
and 2. Alright, so one guy took 5, the other guy took 7.
Okay.
And six from me.
Okay. So you stick the dude in the chest with your javelin. Because this is a surprise attack, you actually just completely... He's just stuck. You got him. He just dead. The other, Mr. and Mr. Acid Splash, both of these fools are blinded. They turn real quick to look at you guys. Immediately, you just fling acid at them. It just burns their eyes. They just scream out in pain, just as they both fall back. The other dude just gets speared to the chest, sticks back against one of the cages, and sort of falls over. The other 2 guys notice you, and Mr. Kerrigan was going to do something as well.
Yeah.
Go for it. Paralyzing breath, the dragon exhales. A paralyzing gas in a 15-foot cone. Gotta save a constitution throw. Let's see, I got a 3. Shit, I got a 2. Jesus. Well, they're both paralyzed.
And what about the third one?
It was a group of 3, then a group of 2. So you paralyzed both of them.
Okay. So yeah, those guys can't move for a minute of combat.
Cool. So you guys pretty much knocked out all 5 dudes down here. Immediately after your guys' first action, you hear shouts coming from up top. They have noticed you. They're trying to relay the information back down to their allies, but no one is responding.
I yell back up. Hey guys, they didn't survive the fall. Everything's good.
With them crying out in pain, yeah.
Okay, you're going to roll persuasion on that.
Alright.
Oh
gonna hit you up
god,
with
it
a guidance.
hurts.
I'm gonna hit you up with a guidance. This is
Uh,
doing that.
Yeah, you have 1d4 you can add, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
Am I rolling or you rolling?
You roll it.
You roll a
Yeah, boy.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Well, we'll say with that you were able to. Even if you couldn't persuade them, regardless, what are they gonna do about it? They kind of just stopped They kind of just stopped shouting, sort of just accepting what they hear. They weren't really sure. They hear nothing after that, so they assume y'all are good. And they kind of, from what you can tell, you can't hear or see them or anything. You assume they just kind of shuffled away. So you're not sure if they believed you or not, but they stopped shouting.
Okay.
Because it's, like I said, it's so far off, you just hear, like, echoes. So you guys are now down here with a lot of slaves.
Can we see do we see the entirety of the room, or is there more stuff? Like, can we see the back of this cave?
Basically, imagine the area you guys are in. So you're in this... Oops. That was weird. Okay, let's put them in the corner. Just stretched out Tuskers.
No!
That looked incredibly strange. Let's not do that again. So you guys are sort of in this... It's not too thin. It's like about 60 feet or so. You guys are all down here. And you guys were in like to the left and the right. There are like cages and such, and it's so the cavern kind of just goes on. Behind you guys are more, and ahead of you are more of these just cages. You can kind of see around this room, like I said, is composed mostly of just cage.
How are the people inside looking?
Terrible.
Like sick or?
Yeah. They look awful.
What kind of locks in the cages?
You can't really tell. You can look a little closer if you want, but they look pretty well put together.
Can I go loot? Can I go search the 3 guys
Yeah.
for keys or what have you?
Okay, so in your investigation check, it actually looks like these could be magically locked. You don't see any seams.
Magic, huh?
Yes, you don't see seams or anything on these boxes. The people, as you get close, they kind of scurry back and they push away from the mouth of the opening of the cage. They seem scared of you. They seem very, very skittish. These big cages don't really look like they open traditionally.
Alright, well, once I sense magic, I tried an arcana check, and then what did I see?
Well, you can see that these are definitely opened with some sort of spell or some sort of like rune type magic. Like something opens them. But these are meant for transportation. With your investigation, like you can tell the entire cage is meant to be transported, the whole thing. So from what you can tell, you're kind of looking around it. There's scuffs and such. It looks like this thing was brought in. We'll actually say similar. Remember those devices that brought your guys' baggage, the baggages you guys had from the boat. Remember those? Remember
Yes.
those like
Whoops.
those wheelie things?
Mm.
You see like scratches of the floor, so it looks like the thing was like driven in and then kind of slid off. So it almost looks like something dragged it here, but like drove it here, not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a big version of that.
Yeah.
It's a big robot.
And then like there's enough room between them, so if you look to the left and you look to the right, you see like lined with cages. There's enough room in the middle that something would be able to drive up and down the middle, moving these cages about and taking them as they're needed.
Okay.
Alright, further into the cave we dive.
Okay, as you go up and up and up, you see further, you see more and more people. You hear moaning, you hear crying. You just see a lot of people down here. There's a lot of people down here. It just repeats more and more of the same. This looks just like storage. Depending on how far you guys go, I don't know if you guys want to like look at anything. Nothing's really changing. It's just scenes of the same and the same and the same. So just tell me how far you guys plan on going.
I mean, at this point, we're pretty much into figuring out this area, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm go till we find something, right?
Okay. So if you guys plan on going till you find something, you basically actually get to the end. This actually takes a while. You guys do walk for some time, but you actually do see light. And at the
Natural light?
yes, you see natural light. The mouth of this cave actually opens up, and outside you see water. Sort of looks like a makeshift dock out here. This is on like the back side of the mountain, and somehow connected to the ocean. So you guys have like come out the back side of this mountain.
Okay.
So are there any like boats harbored?
No, but it looks like there's a makeshift place for ones to show up. No one's really guarding it or anything. It's just kind of here.
Is it in good condition?
It's
it's well kept up.
It's in
or...
working condition. As you guys sort of leave out and turn back to the cave, you can see how people would miss this. The way that the cave is fashioned and the way that this entrance is fashioned, it kind of dips down a bit, and there's a lot of like trees and like just bushels and such around it, to the point where like if you were to like go by or anything, you wouldn't even notice it really. It's actually it's weirdly like naturally camouflaged well.
Is there anybody here?
Nope.
Okay.
Strangely silent.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to swim.
So you guys are free. You would assume if you were to the left or the right, this place would link back to like where you guys came from, the mouth of the cave. You like I said, you guys are low down, which is how you're so close to the water. So I'm not sure where you guys want to head to next, but it's your choice. You have a sort of a vehicle on command.
Hmm.
I don't know what else you can turn it into, but surprise me.
Oh, I'm still dragon.
I am still dragon.
So yeah, so we kind of have to put a pin in this one for a second, right? And go kind of figure out how to open up the things and save all these people.
I would say so, yeah.
So back to town.
Back to town.
Yeah.
Your choice.
I mean, what's our play here?
I mean, I guess that's all we have right now, but
We can't do anything. We can't open these things. We can't move these things. And there's not a ship here or anything. And this is the only entrance into the place.
now that we know it's here, we'll be able to find our way back.
Yes. You guys would be able to find this. You guys are aware it exists. You guys could find it if you wanted to. It's not going to go and disappear unless I decide to pull some bullshittery on you. I probably won't.
Let's go back to town and talk to Yoshiro.
Oh, yeah. I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay, so you guys are going to head back to his camp. You guys are going to try to head back to the main town, or where are you going?
Probably back to his camp.
Yeah, he's at his camp. The town,
Yeah, okay.
you guys remember, you guys got here in those weird vehicles. So if you're...
Yeah, we'll go to his
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to have to travel for quite some time to get there. Let's skip all the boring nonsense. You guys, it's going to take you a while, about a day of just like getting around this thing, getting back to him. But you guys are able to get back to his camp. It was a little while off from this this campsite, but you were able to find your way back to his camp. You guys are very tired though. You're not really feeling it. So you arrive at his camp, and he sort of looks at your group. He sees how terrible you guys look off. You guys look awful. So you've still, from the fight against Imril, you guys still look bad, even though you rested, you healed up, but you guys still look bad. You guys trenched through a cave, you got in a couple fights, you got struck by arrows before you left, and you guys walked a very long way to get back here.
Yeah, can we... are we... Yeah,
we want to update him on everything before we just like walk in.
Crash.
The fuck out.
Yeah.
He looks kind of surprised.
Well, it's been a tough day or two, Yoshiro.
I can see that. I'd ask how you're doing, but you look terrible. What happened?
Yeah, let's keep it brief. There's a bunch of people in cages down there,
Down where?
in the deeps of the mines.
Interesting.
And there's a harbor on the backside of the mountain where they're bringing them in.
Are you saying they're running some sort of slaving operation?
It would appear
I
that
think
way.
they're killing them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have any proof of this?
Nope.
I mean, we saw it.
I believe you. I'm just wondering. This would help us greatly. Did you meet anyone of importance down there? Anything to tie what we're assuming this operation to Yettis?
Don't put this one.
We met Lorne.
You met his command? Did
Oh,
you?
we didn't
Yes.
meet him.
I was actually attempting to find a way to confront the man myself. He has.
You're gonna have trouble doing that in the future because he's dead.
Oh my. He looks over your group. I can. Oh my. You must have run into the artifact they gave him.
You gave him.
They.
Oh,
No, I wouldn't touch something of that sort.
yeah. It was an interesting piece of weaponry that he had there.
Yes, according to my research, it is something they worked quite hard on. I see it, it works quite well, unfortunately. But, well, I assume you're able to, remove it from his cold, dead hands? Do you have it on you?
It was reacquired by them, whoever they are. Kind of being appeared and took it with him.
You mean you didn't keep it? You let
No,
them have
we
it
were
back?
unable to.
It was taken from us.
Understandable. It is honestly, I'm not angry. I'm surprised you survived at all. Really.
I'm angry.
Well, there is a reason to be angry. It is fine though. It is fair. It is fair. Well, I've been busy in the meantime. If you'll need to rest, you're all more than welcome to.
Yes, thank you.
Do you have a plan on to get the prisoners out?
We'll have to look into something. I wasn't sure there's anything of that variety there, but with my men, if you can point me in the general direction, I'm sure we can find a way to free them all.
I think we can.
I'll mark it on your map.
That would that would prove most useful. Thank you. Well, you know where your quarters are. They are where we left them, and they're still yours.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. If you need anything at all, friends, please let me know. You've been ever so helpful.
You as well, friend.
Alright, so you guys are allowed to take a full rest here if you want.
Yeah. Piece me pass the fuck out.
Alright, so you all wake up from your rest. You get your spell slots back. You get your everything back. You're all good to go. What is our next choice? What are we doing?
Does he have any? Does what's his nuts have anything to say more than we needed evidence?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, what was he doing while we were in there? Didn't he have a meeting with Sages and my brother?
No, you want to go talk to your brother, yeah?
Yeah, I would like an update on that because I don't remember. It was the mines and something else, right? That we had to look at.
I mean, you guys can look at anything you want. You just chose to look at the mines, yeah.
Yeah, but we had a tip from Yoshiro about the mines. Correct?
You sure said there's something wrong with the town and something wrong with the mines, yeah, and also something wrong with the castle, and he needed to go find a way to chitter chat with your brother, but he wouldn't listen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Yoshiro and see how that meeting went.
Okay. You head back into his main office. He turns around and greets all of you. Well rested, I assume.
Much better, thank you.
Indeed.
Excellent.
Your cots are phenomenal here.
Oh, you flatter me.
I do.
Anyway.
I wink.
Awkward sexual attention.
Building?
Building. It's a slow marinade. Yoshiro, how did your meeting with my brother fare?
It was quite interesting. I, as I'm sure you heard before, I don't really pull, unfortunately, too much political power. My hometown of Shunhill isn't known, or home country, sorry. It is quite small. We're not known around the world. Fortunately, only I have really gained any power. People only know of my people because of me, because of what I've done. Fortunately, your brother was willing to speak with me, though. which is nice. We spoke of boring garbage. I don't feel fit to bore you with, but other topics, such as this mountain, what's in here, why they have a sudden interest, potentially the man he's been working with, the one that we are aware of, Mr. Sages. I was basically trying to maybe set up a meeting between the three of us, but he doesn't speak with the man very much, and he holds him in very high regard, unfortunately. Your brother's a good man. He really seems like a good person. It's kind of hard to get through to him, though. I discussed random issues that I decided to bring up regarding, your home country. What beautiful, beautiful place. I feel like there's something off. There's something wrong. He wouldn't hear me, though. I don't know your opinion on the sudden progress of power, and
It's very strange.
it is quite strange, I agree. I believe most of it came from Sages himself, which is why they are both so, I guess, good friends, if you could say. Don't know if he sees him that way, but it feels like it. He only has positive things to say about the man. Nowhere in all the world have I seen anything at all, anything even remotely close to the city of Veldin or Orzammir. Orzammir, if you think the port city is advanced, you're not ready for Orzammir. I don't know what they called it when you left, but well, your brother is quite proud of the advancements they've made. They now call it Orzammir the capital of progress. Very interesting. Sounds good on paper. Sounds good.
Not very catchy name though.
No. I agree.
My brother never had a talent for the theatrics.
I brought that up. It almost feels like he's. I'm not going to say in it for the.
It's a little redundant.
A little.
You said he seems like a good man.
He seems like a good person. Yes. Far too excited about this whole shenanigans, all of this nonsense. I don't know. He was hard to get through. I brought up what I thought were compelling points, and he just wouldn't listen. Other than that, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I didn't hit the right notes. Maybe I wasn't asking the right questions. I'm not really sure. I don't really know the man.
Well, it seems like you didn't learn much.
Well, no. I learned that he holds Sages in high regard, unfortunately, which will make it very difficult. I was trying to get a meeting with the man. I was trying to initially, tactfully, of course, convince him and prove that this man is not someone that you want on your side, not a good person. But I almost believe your brother might be blinded by the sudden wealth Orzammir has stumbled upon. This has made them a lot of money. They are very wealthy, and they are very, very well off now. His citizens are quite happy, or at least most of them are quite happy.
I would imagine.
Yes. The need for trivial labor is pretty much at an all-time low. These contraptions can do all of it for you. Why bother lifting a finger when they can do the dirty work?
But they're taking our jobs.
That's just the thing, though. I asked him.
What was that?
I completely understand the way that. Yes, it's a thick accent, but don't worry, friend. I understand.
That's what I hear. That's what's been. I don't know exactly what it means, but that's what the protesters are chanting.
Yes. The protesters. That was also a very interesting point. I brought them up, and he had nothing to say on that. In fact, he seemed very much against discussing it at all. A little heated, if you will.
It's very telling, I believe.
I thought the same. Maybe they have a point. I've yet to speak with them or their leader, but maybe that is something to go on. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is he's far too proud of the progress they've made, and well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I just have a bad feeling, you know? Something feels wrong and off.
I agree. Where
That whole prison setup doesn't look promising.
No, not how you described it, not at all. I wonder what they need those people for. Specifically at such a young age as well. I shudder to think what they're using them for.
Oh shoot.
I think I know what they're using them for.
Do you honestly have an idea?
They're fucking killing the kids and making them into fucking robots.
That's a bit of a
Making them
stretch.
into robots.
The kids. Yeah, because the protesters are saying that the constructs are alive, right?
I believe, yes, I believe their point is that...
Are we in character? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying they're taking the people's souls and imbuing them into these mechanisms?
Exactly.
Interesting. Interesting.
That's a theory.
I
Just
have
dawned on me.
not a theory I've heard at all, actually. That's incredibly interesting. Worth looking into, I'd say.
It's just dark enough my brother would follow suit with this sage's character.
Well, if your brother's an excellent actor, then it looks like he threw the wool over my eyes. If he is knowingly aware of what is going on, and he's aware that this is happening, and approves of it, if there's this idea at all, your entire kingdom will fall. You understand this, yes?
Ah, I'm very aware. Damn you, Cerber.
Well, this is definitely worth looking into. I do know, not to dismiss your theory, friend, but I am aware that the rioters, or potential future rioters, they seem to be calm now. Gaining momentum, though, unfortunately. They believe that these constructs are powered by elementals, and that the elementals have feelings, and should not be used in this way. But what you'll say also could be true.
Oh, did we know that was elementals?
They claim it's elementals,
Oh,
and
okay.
they claim using nature in this way is wrong. It is a perversion of all things, amongst
Elementals
others.
have souls, too.
Effectively is what they believe, yes. It has never been proven, but they seem very hard-pressed on the matter.
Vote yes on Prop 202.
Pretty much.
Alright, tell me, Yoshiro, where's our next best lead?
Honestly, friend, that is up to you. I don't know if you wish to attempt to speak to your brother. That's entirely up to you. I don't know if you want to
Answer
look...
me this.
Yes.
You were in the heart, in the belly of the beast. How easy is it to get to my brother?
I
Is
could,
he well guarded?
I could get you in very easily if you wish.
You get me in!
I could get you all in, obviously.
What about getting out?
He kind of looks over to Volkis, not really sure
Very
about
good.
his state of mind.
This is a one-way trip, buddy.
I was going to say, that really depends on how you act around him. Getting in and
Yeah,
out
I-
would be very simple, but I don't know what you're planning on doing.
Okay, out of character. Could we have a conversation, like get in there, and have you guys have a conversation with him? I think that'd be really fucking cool.
With his brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And like I don't say anything, but I'm there.
That's fine. Like,
But I might murder him.
you
never
guys,
know.
you guys don't have to like storm the gates and like start breaking shit. You guys can easily go there, talk to him, figure shit out, and leave and come back. Like once you like know what you want, you know what I mean? You don't have to like bust your way in and like set everything on fire. You can.
Yes, we
So,
do.
That's a good. I mean, that's a good plan.
Kyriam puts a hand on Valkyrie's shoulder and kind of leans down, like pulls him to the side, like to have a private conversation with everybody else, like a group huddle kind of thing.
Oh, are we not including Yoshiro in the group huddle?
No, not
Okay.
this one.
Ooh, okay.
More like Bishira, you know what I'm saying?
1 second, Yoshiro.
Of course.
So I kind of whisper, but so Valkis, like, what's your end game view here. So say we end up meeting your brother. Are
Yes.
you literally just looking for blood, or what's your goal here?
When I was sent away, I landed in a strange land, and all I knew was that I had been betrayed. And my paladin brothers took me in, and taught me the way of justice, and the light, and vengeance. And I am after a culmination of the three, whatever that may be.
Okay. So some kind of vengeance against your brother.
Yes.
Only reason I ask is, it seems as though he's the leader of this country here. You're
Very much so.
You're used to be country. Are you planning on taking over
My
his
country.
spot at all?
Ah,
Once it's abdicated?
my rightful place on the throne.
Right.
Yes, I plan to usurp the usurper
Okay.
And then
and wear the mantle of king.
How many years
It
has it been
seems
since you
it seems
left?
as though the people view him in a good standing.
But there.
Do you think they view King Killer with high regard?
Do you think they would kill a mother slayer in high regard?
I only ask because I'm sure people will ask for proof. Or
Proof?
some.
I mean, I'm sure that I have supporters. It was very well known that I am the rightful heir of our kingdom. I'm
Okay.
the firstborn son to my father. This is my rightful place. I would imagine that people would. I imagine there was confusion. I'm not sure. I've been away for I don't know how many years.
I see.
It's kind of a sticky situation,
It seems like it.
and I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants.
I mean, maybe before you tip your hand that you're here, we should find out if you actually do have any supporters.
Yeah, I would say that's a good be a good option. I'm just saying it'd be put me in a room with him.
I know.
See what happens.
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is, maybe we should try to find those supporters.
All I'm
before
saying is
you
if
let
one
your brother
day,
know that you're back.
if the kingdom wakes up and their king's dead, and there's this dead guy who's claiming to be a long lost
The
brother,
rightful king.
it might throw some things into chaos.
Well, you speak true. I can't argue with that logic.
We're just looking out for our.
I know. I consider
sometime
you.
friend.
I consider you folk friend, family even. And no, I will take heed of what you said. I agree. I think we should. Yes, let's rally support, and storm the gates of Orzammir with not 5, but 5,000. Yeah.
And instead of killing him, have him publicly executed
No.
by your turbo hacks.
Ah. Not canonical, but yes. Yeah, at this point, I'm sure Yoshio can hear everything we're saying.
He hears bits and pieces of it, and he's kind of just smiling to himself, listening. Like, just kind of, he's pretending not to listen, but he can hear bits and pieces. You're getting very excited.
Maybe you should ask him if you have any supporters.
Yoshiro,
Yes.
have you come across any consternation in the ranks, so to speak? Is there anyone against my brother in this glorious town?
Yes, actually. There is, well, I'm sure you already met them. The rebels, the rioters.
protesters.
The protesters, yes.
Do they fight?
Hmm.
Or is it civil at the moment?
Currently, it is civil. I have heard rumblings of a fight. They definitely do not like your brother or anything this country is doing. Specifically the direction it has currently gone in. They are 100% opposed to pretty much every decision he has made.
Perhaps we should have another chat with them.
That would be a...
Professed
profess my true origin.
That could be a good idea. I don't see why not. If you'll try, apologies. I could not overhear your emotions. Let's put it that way. You seem very passionate about this.
Quite. Out of character, I don't remember. Have I told him
Held on them what?
everything? I thought didn't I give him like a little tidbit?
You gave him a little bit. He asked you if you're trying to lay low, and you said yes, I'm trying to lay low because you're like,
Yeah.
He was
yeah,
like,
but he's
Volkus
fully
Nalier,
aware.
Nalier, right? And you're like, yeah. He's like, okay, they don't really know about you here. Like, why aren't you in your main
But he
kingdom?
knows who you are.
He knows who you are. He's entirely aware of who you are, which is why this whole situation. He told you that he wouldn't tell your brother
Correct.
about
yeah.
you. Like he
Yeah.
told you he's on your side. Basically, he said, "Listen,
Yeah.
tell me when you want to, Joseph or whatever your name is, Stephen. You tell me, Steve, when you're ready to drop the hammer." So
Okay.
he's on your side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yoshiro's a friend. Yeah. What do you guys want to do? You want to talk to some rebels?
Dude, this is your land.
Dude, I know, but I don't want to feel like I'm taking over on telling you guys what to do.
Out of character, what I thought might be interesting is if maybe we had a confrontation with your brother. See maybe get like a handle on where he's at, what his ideas are, or how he feels about your existence.
Yeah. So you guys
if
could,
he
like I
kinda-
said, you guys
And
can.
that was where I was going with
Yeah.
with the meeting, where you guys could be like, "Oh well, your brother's back."
Yeah. So you guys, like I said, I know we're not splitting the group up, but if you wish, Volkus, you can. If you can contain yourself, you can
No,
stay.
that's what I'm saying. No, I can, and I'm interested in the you guys version of that conversation.
Yeah. So if you want,
I think that would be good.
yeah, we could have just them, just the three of them, have a conversation with your brother. You can hang back.
I'm there.
Yeah, we can. We
The possibility of
yeah.
murder.
You could be
I
like,
know what's gonna happen though. He's gonna say something.
well,
He's gonna say something about Valkus being a little turd nugget, and you're like, "Royal play."
So you guys, there's a lot here. Okay, so if you guys want to go that route, you can legit leave Volkus behind, as in leave him here.
No, please don't.
I'm just saying, you could leave him here, you could leave him near the castle, and he could, like, overhear things with the Stones of Far speech. I'm not playing it for you, but I'm saying he could still listen in, like, canonically, so we could have him, not have to
I
explain
think you
everything.
being in the room, Valkus. Is
Him being in the room is a little weird
Yeah,
because
what I'm
you're
saying
his
is,
brother, dude.
yeah,
He'll see
we
you.
confront him.
What if we try to like pass ourselves off as like we're doing the king a favor by letting him know that his brother is coming
Like
back?
you're welcome.
Okay.
Like
Brother's
can we
alive.
get some money for maybe like bringing him before you? I'm really interested in money right now.
Dude, I think it's cool. I think this is cool. Yeah, you guys do it without me. That way I don't.
If it goes downhill, we raise a fucking army.
Yeah, so you guys could do that. You guys could go talk to the
'Cause what if he's
protesters.
like, I am so sorry. The worst thing I've ever done in my life is banish my brother.
Yeah.
What if that's the route? You never know, man. You
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah, no,
You've been
let's
gone
do
a
that.
while.
I think
The whole
that's
thing
gonna be. I think
upside
that's
down.
gonna be really fucking cool.
So you guys' choice.
At least
If you
from my end.
want to do that, I totally support it.
Yes, I entrust a conversation with my fellow party members without me being there.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about how much of a bitch you are.
Hey, if you're playing it off as you're doing it a favor, go ahead.
He's grown really fat.
He whines a lot.
He's bald.
All right, guys, we're not actually in the conversation yet.
He forgot how to swing an axe. He's not even a dwarf anymore.
He lost his left eye.
All right. Well, if
Yeah,
you
no,
if you guys are ready, you can ask Yashir, and he can help you out with that.
Do it.
Hey Yoshi.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, girl?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yo.
Wait, I
That was
brandished my
cool.
axe. What happened to Yoshiro?
Destroy this man. All right.
We all know that Valkus does not handle character shifts.
He does not.
What's up, B? All right, kill him.
Before.
Yes.
Could you get us an audience
With the king?
with the king? And then I explained to him the plan of.
Just trying to
I don't
talk.
know, what would we call ourselves? Mercenary?
Basically, okay.
Bandits? No.
Here.
So how about
Let's see.
he describes us as heralds of good news?
Yes.
And if he
We are the savior of the sun.
if he holds back from the audience, just say that it concerns his brother.
Yes.
That should get us through.
I could say he doesn't hold, to my knowledge, he does not hold any ill will towards me. I don't have much standing in this country yet, but I do believe, if I say you're friends of mine, and yes, you are bringers of good fortune, and you have something of importance to tell him, I can assist you with your clothes, make you look... what sort of look are we going for? Are we going for sort of a... I hear mercenary, I hear... What are we going for exactly? I can help with all of it.
I want like a steampunk royalty.
Can I have a
Sure.
SOD stitched on the back?
Right away. I don't see why not.
Have a what?
SOD, Saviors
Oh,
of
say-
Saviors of Saints.
Sod.
We need help.
You can't.
SOS.
You can't spell, boy. Yes, yes. We can have that set up very easily for you. Little more high class. I assume we're going for.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I do high class well. Perfect.
The highest
perfect.
of classes.
Excellent, excellent. Volkus, will you be staying behind, friend?
Yes, for now. Okay. I have thrown something canonical in here, haven't I? I do not remember. Don't I wear something of his around my neck?
Who?
My brothers. Don't we have matching something, right?
I don't know. Do you?
No, you have a ring of some sort.
Is it a ring?
Well,
Well, I have the family ring.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
your
yeah,
ring.
I don't think you have any. I don't think you've ever told us about anything that you got of your brothers.
So you want to give that to us? You're saying?
Yeah, I guess that would be like that. Would that be enough to be like, oh, that's mine?
I would say that's good proof.
You could.
Yeah, it has it has Valka scribed on the inside. We'll make that canonical.
Return to Volkus if found.
Yes, there you go.
That's entirely okay. We can do
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I take my ring off, give it to somebody. I flick it up in the air, see who catches it.
Tech save.
And then
Nobody bothers to hit the floor.
wanna catch you.
Oh damn.
No, I got you. I got you, son. We're all like fighting for it now.
ASA.
Well,
You ain't catching
your
it.
boy didn't get shit.
This is like the wedding thing.
Basically, who's gonna get married? Oh, you tried.
Aw.
Anyway, all right. So well,
Yeah, and then
I
one more
play
thing.
it off. Kerrigan plays it off as if he didn't really want it.
yeah, you
You
technically,
gotta flinch a little bit.
yeah, you
It's
technically
like
only
reach
rolled
my arm out
a
and then
2.
turn it into like a full like stretch, like.
A high five.
Yeah, but Altera clearly really wanted it. It just missed.
Yeah.
Okay, and then yes, yeah, Yoshiro, I will be staying back, and I turn back to my party and say, be sure to tell him that Dagna's vengeance is on its way. That'll really
Dagna?
get him. Dagna.
Okay.
That's my mother.
You have a mother.
Also the dwarf in Dragon Age Origins who wanted to be a mage.
Alrighty.
All right.
Dragon Age you speak of.
The
Where?
first. Well, and the second one, she's actually in the wizard place.
What is this Dragon Age you speak of?
Dragon Age?
The Age of Dragons.
The Age of
obviously.
Dragons.
Age of
It was
Dragons,
like 10
fool.
years ago. You don't remember?
It's really important in our canonical
Yeah,
histories, of course, you
kind
fool.
of changed the climate of the economy for good.
Yeah, seriously, jeez.
Half the Earth was blasted away.
Yeah.
Can't
You don't
believe you
remember
forgot
this
about the
guy?
Dragon Age. Jesus. Anyway,
Godspeed to you
All right.
boys and Altera.
if you're all ready to go, we can most definitely head there.
And I'm very glad that Wickus is staying with me.
Yes, of course. You two will discuss things and such. We'll leave it at that. Anyway, the three of you, you can speak with my tailor. He'll get you suited up, and when you're ready to go, let me know, and we will head out post haste.
Alrighty.
All right. So if there's anything you guys want to prepare, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, we'll just head straight there.
I'm good.
Prepare.
Or get my ring back. Don't give it to him, by the way.
See how much we can
Hey,
buy.
what? Who took your ring?
No, you
I have your
guys
ring.
took my ring.
Yeah, I have your ring.
Yeah, don't give it to him. Just show it to him.
Oh no, yeah, I'm keeping it.
We should swing by a pawn shop. See how much we can get.
Immediately sell it. Yeah, we couldn't find your brother. Sorry.
Here's your
Oh,
share
we
of the
got
5.
robbed!
Here's your share of the 5 gold
I
we
slip
got.
it. I slip it into my fanny pack.
We found some gold. Here you go. Take it, guys. All right. Oh, that ring. Oh, shoot. Must have lost it. The horse
Dude, I'm
ate it.
excited. This is going to be awesome.
Can
Alright.
I request an outfit for Cromwell as well?
Yeah, I don't see why not. What are you looking for?
Just like a cool little button-up tuxedo kind of thing.
Hell yeah. So your little bird man is not wearing a tuxedo.
Okay, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yep.
Oh. do his wings go in the sleeves?
Do you want them to?
I'm just asking. Is
Yeah,
he able to fly?
Yeah, he's got little pockets for his wings.
Okay.
Maybe it's just like a hood.
tuxedo vest.
Is it like a hood that like goes over it like Batman style?
No, it's like a vest kind of thing. That wraps
Okay.
around his chest.
Ooh. I like it.
He's going for a James Bond look.
Ooh, one eye.
All
He
right.
sounds like Sean Connery.
I'm down with that. Alrighty. Well, if you guys want to head straight there, we can. Sound good?
Yep.
Do it.
All right.
Can I roll a stealth check to follow real quick?
Seriously?
No. I really want to, but no.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could come like, because I'm assuming it's not just going to be us 5. It's going to be like a big.
Oh yeah, can I
sure
go?
it's important. Come as like a servant, and you stand to like.
Yeah, I do kind of want to see. I want to see the greatness that is Orzammir, the capital of progress.
Okay.
You're going to have to shave your beard though.
I will stay here.
No dwarf shaves.
You got to
their
shave
beard.
everything. From this point going forward, all dwarves are completely bald.
Well, fun fact. Everything is except for the beard.
Alrighty, good to know. He's lubed up for action.
That's a very fun fact.
If you need to just like get some real quick, just like oil him up and just throw him.
Yeah, I just want to be pure.
Yeah, exactly. He's faster that way.
TMI.
He's more aerodynamic. When you guys
You
are
know what I'm
stuck
talking about, Tara.
in a sticky situation, you're gonna wish you had Volcus on your side.
You gotta be slippery.
Exactly. He's a slipper boy.
Oh my
Alrighty.
gosh.
So y'all head out to Orzammir. We'll find a way to. He's
Yeah,
not
just put
gonna-
me in a tavern somewhere.
Yeah, you're there. Don't worry.
Nowhere near alcohol.
So you had pretty small gathering. You sure bring some of his men. You all go by horseback. They're not using the strange vehicle contraptions that you guys initially used. As you head there, you actually it's not really too far from this point. You noticed Orzammir from a pretty good a few miles away. Actually, it's very well guarded. It's surrounded by not necessarily defensive walls, more ornate. It looks like they're trying to really show off, but also show off power. Definitely,
Can I throw some cannon in there?
yes.
It is built into a mountain.
Yes, it is built into a mountain.
Okay.
Yes, sorry, my bad. You're right. It actually was into a mountain. I totally forgot about that part. Yeah. So,
Walls are mountains.
yes, of course. So you guys head to this capital. It is this giant capital built into the side of this mountain. So this is your hometown. So correct me if I say anything weird.
I mean, that's just the big one.
That's the main one.
Anything else you have creative license with?
Cool. So like I said, the walls look somewhat ornate, but slightly foreign to you from a distance. As you guys get closer, upon inspection, these walls look very interesting. It almost looks like they have transformative properties, like something's almost like carved into them, but also as if these walls could shift in some weird way. You can't tell. They're not flat walls. They have creases and like purposeful cracks in them, like seams in a way. If someone had stone, some sort of like stone cutting proficiency, they could probably tell what's going on here. But no one in your party does, so whatever.
Son of a bitch.
Moving on in, though, this place looks like it's about 10 plus years ahead of the port town. Everything, I mean like everything, looks pristine. You could eat off the roads. You're greeted by guards. It's nice. It's very nice and open. Seems very relaxed. You get the feeling that if someone were to come in with any sort of violent intent, they would be shunned away. But people they recognized Yashiro from a distance and allowed him to enter the town. Further up, as you guys enter, you can see built up into the mountain is actually Orzammir itself, and the town around Orzammir to the bottom is where you guys are currently located. Like I said, the streets are super clean. You see some of the robots, but they're actually not really busy working. They're more stacked up against these the buildings. You see children playing. You see people look really happy. There's a large building off to the right with some really beautiful glass. Stained glass windows. You see just rows and rows and rows of Just buildings. It looks like a lot of merchandising goes on here. A lot of foreigners. People kind of go in and out. This bottom area kind of looks like almost like a tourist attraction area. It looks like there's a lot of trade going on. People are, riding these those giant square strange devices that you guys kind of rode in the car looking thing. You see more advanced versions of those actually. These look like they move a bit quicker. They don't let off quite as much of the gas. They look much nicer. And rather than just being like the steel box, they have like this nice ornate like filament to them. They have like a little gold sheen. They look real nice. Everything here looks really ritzy and nice, almost to the point where it's a little strange. You know what I mean? You've never seen like a town like this. It almost looks too perfect.
Does it feel fake?
In a way, yes. Everything looks way
Like
too nice.
North Korea fake?
Yes. The thing is, the people are clearly having fun. But everything
The ones
it
that
looks
we can see.
yes. Everything looks too clean though. Like back then, things weren't like there's like no dirt anywhere. Like this place is, I mean, immaculate. It is perfect. So neat freaks would love it here. It's very, very clean. Like to the point where to you guys, this is entirely foreign. The other place was pretty nice. This is like not you've never like in castles. People were like pretty dirty back then, and even like royalty. This sets all of you like, wow, what? Shocks all of you.
I glanced behind me to see if I left dirty footprints behind.
You guys are riding horses. And as you guys are riding in, these little bots are behind you guys, cleaning up any messes the horses leave behind. Whether it be dirt or horse mess or anything.
Oh my.
No one likes horse mess.
Oh, this is weird.
So they're making sure to keep this place, like, perfect. As you guys are headed in. Yushiro kind of looks around and looks to your group and says, "This is what I'm talking about. As you can see, everything is too perfect. It sets me on edge. For some reason. Wouldn't you agree?"
Yep.
You guys ride on. And you sort of ride through the town. And you get to these two large gates. There are no guards, but there are men mounted at the top of the gates. And they're large stone. You see Yushiro look up, and he sort of, you see two men look down, sort of whistles up at them. They take a moment to recognize who the man is, and you hear a large click, and these doors sort of slide in, and then they slide, like, they click in, and then they slide into the walls. Your group is then allowed passage, and as you guys... Now his whole his whole group does not enter. Some of the horses are left behind, including Vulcus. You're gonna stay with his men here, while basically Yushiro, Altera, Akarium, Kerrigan, and like two more of Yushiro's guys, 2 or 3 more Yushiro's guys, also coming with you.
I'm there to this point.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless you wish to hang back further. I mean, you hang out in the town.
No, I'm like way back.
Yeah, because
I was gonna yell out like 3 or 4 things during that, but I thought I was back.
Oh, I mean, yeah, wherever you want to like hang back.
I'm in like the middle of town.
Sure.
In a town.
Yeah, that works. That's perfect. You can hang out in the tavern. So you guys are allowed in. As you bypass this gate, the doors click back into place. They look real sturdy. Once again, they look like they're somehow powered by magic. Looks very similar to the same technology that led you guys to the depths in that cave. The ground elevator thing that dropped down. It looks somewhat similar to that. The seams are like almost too perfect, to the point where they almost disappear when the doors shut. It looks real nice. You guys are met with the front of the castle now. You see guards. They are all dressed very nicely. These look more like guards that are, while they could definitely put up a fight, their armor, it almost looks more for show than anything else. Yushiro dismounts and sort of nods to the rest of you to dismount. And you walk up to the front. The men sort of check all of you out. They sort of nod to Yushiro. So, welcome back. Back so soon. And then Yushiro kind of sort of nods to them and says yes. So you guys head in. The guards sort of exchange some words with Yashiro, and they look to you guys and they say, "What's your business?"
OOC, did we decide who's speaking for us? Aaron?
Is it just both of us, or what?
It's the three of you: Altera, Kerrigan, and Akarium, and then Karma with a nice little suit.
Oh, I figured we'd just bounce off of each other, but...
Alright.
You can talk,
Shut over there, Valkus. Shut your whore mouth. You can't hear this.
except for Valkus. Except for Valkus.
I'm feeding you charisma vibes from half a mile away.
We are the heroes of Sundist, and we bring good news to the king. Wish to exclaim it in his presence.
All right. Just know we're only letting you in because you're friends of Yashiro. Please be
That's
respectful
fine.
at all times.
Of course.
This is the king of Orzammir speaking with.
Yes.
All right. May I ask your names real quick?
I am Carrium.
He nods to you. He looks to Kerrigan.
And I am Kerrigan.
And I'm Altair. Altera.
Okay.
She's under hidden names, dude. That's her secret name.
I'm Altair! We'll never know. You fools, I was actually Altera! Oh god!
Soiled again.
Alright, so he sort of nods to you all, and Ishiro bows to him, and the guy bows back. They both exchange some weird, like, little hand sign to each other, and Baracus' blessing be upon you. He now nods the same, says, Arius with you always, and they both kind of nod, and they head into the castle.
Do I recognize the hand sign?
You do not.
Can I memorize the hand sign?
Yes. Let's see. Roll. Roll religion.
Fuck. Not my strong suit.
Not. You know what?
How is it not your strong suit?
It has nothing. No.
Three
Hold up.
tonight.
Let's ignore that. Roll perception. Sorry. It was a religious hand symbol. But it's more of a perception check.
I will say, canonically, being stuck in a forest for 40 years, that crit one makes sense.
No. I don't care if I recognize it. I want to try to
Oh, memorize it. Yeah, true.
to memorize it.
True that.
Because I have a feeling like that was like the hand signal to like, A-okay, everything's good. And so in the future, if shit hits the fan and we get confronted by some guards, if I like do that hand signal, maybe it'll work.
Yeah. So
I'm going to throw out a point of inspiration for that. I would like to.
I already have one.
Oh, are we not stacking?
No.
Oh.
okay. So the whole deal with that. Basically, you are able to recognize this. So I said religion at first because it was a religious symbol, but that's not a religion check. That's stupid. So let's ignore the fact that you rolled that because it sucked. So let's just say what they said meant nothing to you. You just super derped because you monster critted there in the wrong direction. And perception-wise, though, you can memorize this hand signal. If you were need to do it again, you would be fine. So you're good.
Okay.
You specifically. So you guys head in. The inside of the castle is unlike any castle. If any of you have seen the inside of a castle, or you'd assume the inside of a castle look like, this is the opposite. It looks way, way nicer. Clearly, this it's not probably not shown off very often, but when it is tidied up to the degree of like this is party zone. Like you could bring people here and show it off, and you'd be very proud. You know what I mean? Huge sprawling ceilings, pillars to hold everything up. It's almost a gaudy amount of just design. You know what I mean? Like it almost seems too proud of like the technology they now have access to, and he sort of over-designed the inside of the castle. This is the castle of someone who has too much money and just needs to show it off. You know what I mean? So like I said, a little gaudy, leaning in that direction.
Okay.
You guys head in, and you are headed towards.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Is it gaudy in like bachelor gaudy or gaudy in like too many hands wanting to show it off?
What do you mean?
Like too many designers all at once wanting to show off a billion different things.
It almost looks like one man got far too excited over technology and got the, well, can't say he got permission. He's the king. He can do whatever he wants. Too much advice, too much at once. Almost looks like he has things shifted around quite a bit. This doesn't really look like most of the fixtures aren't really permanent. So imagine him asking a couple different designers. The room goes together. It's just too much.
Okay.
Put it that way.
I got
It's
you.
far too much.
It's like that one commercial for shit. What was it with the Russian dude and he has like a mini giraffe? Yeah, and everything's covered in gold.
Basically, like there's
Showing off.
yeah, there's a lot of gold. There's a lot of like I said, the soldiers, their armor have like gold filaments on it. Like they look really nice. Like,
Oh
it's,
my.
to-
Okay.
Like I said, to the point where this man is just showing off now. Now that you've gotten this far in, it's very evident. So as you guys move forth, Yashiro stops and turns to you guys and says, "Alrighty, well, this is the king's quarters. If we go any further, this is where he will be meeting us. Make sure you're all ready for all your questions. If you need anything from me, I will be in the room with you. I'll be there to introduce you all. If you have any questions for me now, please feel free to ask. Just make sure you're all prepared."
Why?
From the town, sorry, Altera, I talking to my stone of far speech and say, keep your stones on, boys. And Altera, I want to hear this.
Okay.
And I grab mine and say, try to stay sober out there.
I'm in a rather deep game against another dwarven man.
Valkus, are there any specific questions you want asked?
None. No. Everything I have is face to face between me and Grandma.
Sounds good.
I just get as much information as you can, and yeah, I trust you guys completely.
All right.
Alrighty. Yashiro sort of holds his hand out to the side and says, real quick though, we'll have to wait here. He's currently in a meeting, but will be done momentarily. If you'll just have a quick seat. There is a table set sort of off to the side where you guys are able to sit. Really nice, cushy seats. Very soft. There's appetizers and whatnot prepared for you guys, meats and cheeses and things of the sort.
Are there any fantasy Oprah magazines on the table?
You know what? Definitely.
How's
Fashion,
the food
Nice.
taste?
fashion
How's the
magazines. Food's great. Food's fantastic. In fact, some of the food is actually chilled in some weird way that you don't understand. The plates should not be cold, but food that would taste better cold is for some reason on a cold plate. You've never experienced this before. It's incredibly weird. There is this weird cylindrical like thing under it, and it seems to be keeping the plate cold. It's really odd. Yashiro's not really questioning. He's going to just eating the food, and he seems kind of happy. He's like, oh, at least I have this going for them. I can't exactly disagree with this. Nowhere will you ever have food that is chilled on the table.
Oh my. I'm stuffing my face.
Okay. So he's sitting there enjoying that. You guys are about 30, 40... No, you're about further than that. Like maybe like 50 feet away from like the door. You hear the doors click open. These are more standard doors. They were locked, though. You hear the door click open, and you sort of hear Grenmar dismissing these people. You kind of hear them like patting each other on the back and whatnot, and just basically dismissing each other, farewells and such. And you guys look over. These two figures walking away are kind of hard to see. You see a smaller, kind of small, like dwarf size, but like average human height, hooded figure. You can't really see this person at all, but you do see, very, very obviously, Sages.
Oh shit.
And he is walking with a smaller hooded figure next to him, and they're walking away from the entrance to the king's quarters. And they
do
Oh, my shoes untied. Okay.
yeah, they're not looking at you guys at all. These two figures are not looking at you
Try not
guys.
to draw attention then. My dear friend Hikaru.
I choke on my mouthful of food.
Okay.
And hide beneath the table and cough my food out.
Okay. You do that, and he kind of looks your way, and he just kind of, he doesn't really hear it. He hears you. He doesn't really see anything because you guys are kind of far off. He kind of just pauses for half a moment, squints. The hooded figure kind of bumps into him, just, oh! And then he turns around, looks at him, he just kind of, and then they kind of keep walking. And then they are gone. They're out. They leave.
I reach for Shiro.
You saw, yeah.
Help!
Yeah. So you guys saw nothing at all of the hooded figure, but you definitely noticed that was Sage's. Yashiro kind of tries to assist. Altera says, "Ah, forgot you all in bad blood with the man." You guys could tell that he did notice Yashiro. He's going to focus on him. You don't know if they're like openly at odds, but the look that
Yashiro and Sages?
the look that Sages gave Yashiro wasn't exactly a pleasant one. It wasn't necessarily negative. It was kind of just a I see you kind of deal.
Yeah, they're
kind
not
of
bestie.
Yeah, like they're not friends, but Yashiro hasn't really openly probably fought up against Sages yet. But I'm sure Grenmar said something.
Okay.
So he assists Altera in her choking, and he says, "Well, if you're all composed and ready."
I grab a couple more
ready to go.
sandwiches and put them in my pocket.
All right.
Ooh, I copy that because that looks fun.
All right. So now you guys have.
I say it through the Stone of Far speech. Don't embarrass me, Kerrigan.
You got sandwiches just pouring out of your pockets now.
I didn't say I like overflowed. I'm saying like, okay, fine, fuck
Pouring.
yeah. I
My
stuffed
immediate
pocket.
These were
hang
really
on.
good.
Okay.
My
we got-
immediate
no,
thought when you said that is
You're
that
not
during
there.
this conversation you are going to pull a cucumber fucking tea sandwich out of your pocket.
He's eating it.
Nibbling on it.
Okay, no. We got those like nifty little like vests. They are lined with pockets, and Kerrigan has just filled them with finger sandwiches.
So you gained 5 pounds of finger sandwiches.
Yes.
You're now over encumbered.
Hey, is anyone watching us right now?
Why?
I kind of want to nick one of those cold plates.
Ooh, yeah.
The thing under the cold plate?
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Ooh.
Like super heavy?
Pretty heavy. It's like this big.
I mean, solid gold.
it's as big as a full size plate,
Oh, it's like a foot around.
and it's like a good like inch and a half, 2 inches tall.
Ooh. I get
Okay.
I get a Carrium's attention. Hit it with that wand of shape. Make it small.
Shrinking.
You want me to waste the wand on a cooling item?
Do you know how much money that'd be worth? Like the plate that is always cool, no matter where you take it.
Kyrian raises an eyebrow and turns to walk towards the king.
Aw.
Maybe later.
Disappointed, pure disappointment.
Maybe later.
Grab another handful of finger sandwiches.
Nishira leads you guys through the threshold and into the room. You see Grenmar sitting on a really, really big, nice chair. This looks like a meeting room. Across from the chair is a table with more foods and such on it. And across from that is a couch and also an assortment of chairs for basically guests. He has his attention directed toward the table. He's kind of messing with a notepad. He has a pen, scroll. He's kind of just writing things, flipping through sheets and whatnot. He looks somewhat preoccupied by something. He kind of turns. He puts it down. Welcome back, Ishiro. And he sees the rest of your group. Kind of tilts to the side. And then waves his hand for you guys to come in.
We walk forward. Or I walk forward, at least.
Alright, so
I walk forward and take out a sandwich.
seriously?
God damn it.
Yep.
Okay.
God damn it.
He sort of responds to that.
I mean, why would you have refreshments out if you don't want
Oh,
people to
that's
enjoy
fair,
them,
that's fair,
alright?
that's fair. See, Kerrigan there, you're enjoying our refreshments.
How did you know his name was
How
Kerrigan?
did you know my name?
I have my way of knowing. Altera, Akarium, and our friend Ishiro. Well, have a seat.
Alright.
He's sort of smiling at your group.
A great many things.
A king should know. A king should know.
Did you know this? And I kind of gesture to Aquarium to hold up the ring.
Do you know the news that we came here to tell you?
That I do not know. Interested though.
Okay, I pull out the ring and ask, do you recognize this?
His smile fades for a moment as he leans forward. Where did you get that?
From your brother.
Vulcus?
The one and only.
Do you know? He looks kind of confused. His expression very quickly changes. He sort of stands up and walks around the chair, facing away from you guys, with his hand to his face. You hear him breathe out. He turns around and kind of strokes his beard. And sits back down and kind of widespread his legs. He leans on the table with one of his shoulders, elbow, sorry, and puts his hand on his knee, and then looks up to you guys. Where did you get that ring?
I told you. From the hand of your brother.
I'm saying, is he dead? Is he alive?
He lives.
What was that phrase he wanted us to tell him?
He looks over to Altera. Hmm?
No, what
Oh.
was that phrase?
I'm trying to remember. Someone's vengeance is at hand or something like that.
He wished me to tell you that Dagna's vengeance was at hand.
He sort of, he looks over to Yushiro. Is this a joke? What is this? He suddenly looks kind of, he looks pretty frustrated. And, Yushiro looks to you guys. I believe we're going about this the wrong way. They had something to tell you. Let's all pull back for a moment, yes? No. You all come to me. Is this a threat? Are you threatening me?
No,
I don't
have
believe
come
we
to
threatened
warn
you. We thought we were bringing good news. Are you not glad that your brother lives?
You...
No, we came to warn him.
Our mother died. Vengeance? What do you speak of? What is this?
Is Dagna your mother?
He
Yes!
thinks you killed her.
She was the queen. And she died. What?
Under mysterious circumstances that Valkus told us it was him.
Are you
But everyone else thinks she just mistakenly died.
Are you friends with Valkus? Aren't you?
If we were friends with this Valkus, wouldn't we have come here with his stolen ring?
He's like my best friend.
God fucking damn it.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah.
Okay. He directs his attention away from Kerrigan and slowly turns to you. Son, I really appreciate if you weren't joking around at all. I need you to be completely serious. 100%.
I literally could not be more serious than I am right now.
Alright. You're telling me Valkus lives.
Yes.
He lives and breathes. Yes.
What is this poppycock of vengeance then? I've not seen my brother in years. He's been missing. The boy's been gone.
It seems to me, from my perspective, that Valkus believes you slighted him in some way.
He left on his own accord. He's been missing. I haven't heard of him in years.
We have
thought
heard a
he
different
died.
story.
Go on.
We've heard a tale of exile, banishment, and murder.
It's all news to me. He gets up and starts pacing around the chair. Oh, this is a lot. This is a lot of information. Yushiro, where did you find these boys? I met them in my travels. They told me they had interesting information to give you. He looks to you guys. He kind of got the hint that, we know Valkus. It's not really hidden. I met Valkus. I can I can back up the story. I spoke with him. He seems to be who he says he is. I don't know if you wish to meet with him, sir. I feel there's either a misunderstanding in the room or bad blood or something. Hopefully something our friends here can potentially clear up.
Well, yes, I would hope so. Good friend of Volkis and Carrion. Tell me more. I need more information.
Well, if you could answer me a question, this might clear up a few things.
Shoot.
Do you have anything to do with the death of your mother?
No, of course not. She died of natural causes.
Can I do an insight check on him?
Yes. Okay. From what you can tell, he's telling the truth.
You guys want to try?
I'll let one more of you try.
Well, I'd say the person with the high intelligence.
She's already going for a click. I can tell.
Insight is wisdom.
No, it's not. It's
Am I
intelligence.
looking at insight?
Insight is 100% wisdom.
Is it really?
That's
Yep.
wisdom.
Insight
right
is
next
wisdom, yeah.
Yeah, insight's wisdom.
Yeah, she has a 6.
Oh shit! It is wisdom. Might be. That's a 22.
Okay, well,
Which is the one? Oh, investigation is intelligence.
yeah.
Might
Alright,
be.
we'll go with that. We'll say from the average, you guys don't get the sense that he's lying to you.
Okay.
Can you run us through your side of what happened
Regarding what
Me?
exactly?
regarding? No, Falcus, shut up, Falcus. regarding what happened with your mother and the events that led up to Valkus leaving. you.
Disappearing.
May I ask why you need this information?
Because we've heard one side, and that's the only side, and you need to hear both sides of a story to fully understand.
That is understandable. Let me ask you a question that you're going to answer. What is your intent? Why did you come here bringing me this information?
I don't know.
He
If
looks.
Anybody else want to step up?
He's staring pretty intently at the three of you.
if
out of my pocket.
if events have happened as we believe it, certain decisions will have to be made, and events will unfold as they will, and
Quit the political bullshit, kid.
we will leave your presence at that point. But if for some reason you offer a different take on the tale, we may change our view and see what happens then.
All right. Listen, you're coming to me with information that nobody has. You understand that we thought Volkis... Well, the story, fine. He's a story. You sure you're one of the only people... None of you understand how important this is. Our mother died, natural causes, years ago. After the death of our father. I don't know if she couldn't handle his passing or what. I'm not sure. We were all very torn up about it. After her death, Volkis left. They assumed he took his life. We weren't sure, but he's been missing. And ever since then, I have been taking care of the kingdom by myself. We were going to rule together as brothers. That was the plan, and then he left.
All right.
What would you do if he came back seeking...
Retribution for what? Vengeance for what? I hear these words. They mean nothing
No.
to me.
friendship?
Hypothetically, what if he thought that? Okay.
What if he came back to undo a wrong?
I'd be more than willing to hear him, of course, if it is Volkis. Why now, of all times?
Why is now a bad time for your long-lost brother to return?
What took him so long? Why was he waiting? Why now?
Well, that's why we went the other side of the story, because according to our dear friend, you killed your mother and usurped him
for the throne.
He kind of leans back and smiles at. He told you that? He's delusional.
That's what we've been told. So prove us wrong. What is the other side of this coin?
You heard it.
Say she died of natural causes.
That's it. That's all you have to say. So if she died of natural causes, why would you get the throne?
There's no
Because
one left.
Valkus ran away.
Valkus left. We were going to rule together. I assume he took his own life.
Why would you assume he took his life? Was he the type of person who'd do that?
No, we assume he left. It has been years since anyone has heard of him. What would you assume?
You never
Pardon
tried
me, do you have a
looking for
bathroom?
him?
I have eaten a lot of these sandwiches, and I have a sudden urge to use the restroom.
No, none of us are leaving this room until this conversation is over.
Well, I ruined that plan. We're gonna
Listen.
consort with Valkus real quick, but
I loved my brother. We had a plan, and then he left. So yes, there's bad blood on my side. A little.
you had a plan.
He and I were going to rule together.
See, it just doesn't sound right.
Can I hear all this, by the way?
Yes. I have like I'm like acting like I'm just fidgeting with my necklace, but I'm just like holding it there. But I have it on speak, so you can't say shit.
There's
like
two
a
other ones,
walkie-talkie.
motherfucker.
It's like a walkie-talkie.
I'm tapped into Altera's right now.
I was gonna say you could probably talk into mine too.
Yeah, I'm about to open it up.
That might not be the best way.
Because I'm. No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
He's clearly very angry at this. He's really confused. He wasn't sure what you guys came here for, and you guys just dropped this bomb on him. He is convinced that what happened is that Dad died, Mom got depressed, Mom died, and rather than like Valkus discussing something with him, Valkus just disappeared, and he's been gone for years. So he just assumed he either died of like, maybe he went on some like, I don't know, vision quest and just didn't make it back, or he killed himself or something, he's gone, or he just bailed. You didn't ask, but you could probably assume he went looking for his brother if they allegedly had plans. I know you.
Can I
From what he said.
hold up a finger to him and be like, hey, can I have a minute, please, King?
I have a question while you're having a minute. When did Sages come into the equation?
He tilts his head and looks at you. Why do I feel like I'm on trial suddenly?
No. This is a legitimate question. I have a theory, and hear me out. Did Sages come into the equation either shortly before or shortly after your parents passed away?
Fuck.
Sometime after, yes.
Was it shortly after?
No.
Okay, never mind.
So I whispered to Valkus, hey, are you getting all this shit?
Yeah, I can hear everything. I'm so confused.
Yeah, so I don't really know what to think now. What you want to talk to him or?
Hey, Karium.
Yeah.
Hold your stone out and cover your ears.
Okay. I hold my stone out, or I lay it on the ground, I guess, in front of me and cover my ears.
All right, I apologize. Grandma!
He turns and looks down at the stone. What the hell?
It is I, Valkus, your brother.
He looks.
Why
to
do you speak lies?
He looks to you guys. Looks down at the stone. Are you kidding me?
It's a stone of first speech.
Stone of far speech, motherfucker. It is I. Why do you spout such lies? I saw with my own 2 eyes you murder our mother in cold blood and take the throne.
What are you talking about?
Were you not there? Do you not remember sliding your blade into the back of our mother's back and exiling me to God's nowhere?
Her front.
No.
No, her back.
He sort of puts his hands over his face, just kind of like, just like rubs his hands down his beard and just. This is a lot of information, really quick. Valkus, I thought you were dead, and now you're accusing me of murder. You.
You left after she died. I did not murder our mother, you idiot.
I was there.
I don't even know what to say to you.
Me neither. For the past, canonically, I guess 5 years, I've been roaming the earth, seeking vengeance. What happened?
What happened with what? You left? I wasn't sure what to do, and, well, we are where we are now. Fortunately, I received help from outside sources. You weren't there. No one was there to help. I don't know how to run a kingdom, but
Brother,
we're running fine now without you, clearly.
I am legitimately confused, and I don't know what to say other than the fact that you need to murder Sages right now.
What in the what?
Brother, he tried to kill me.
Okay. Enough! Enough! You all... Far too much information, far too quickly. Yashiro! You tested my patience last time. This time... First off, shut that thing up.
No, brother! Open the gates! I will meet you face to face!
He's like not looking at the thing. He looks very just impatient, like, ooh. I will ask you all nicely to leave. I will go over the information. We will speak later. When I call upon you.
Alright.
Looks around, and he just slowly kind of points to the door. He slowly turns his head to Yashiro. Says, I honestly expected better of you. And, the door is open, and he's just kind of holding his hand out to the door, just kind of like staring daggers at all you guys.
On the way out, I would like to try to grab some more sandwiches.
Sleight of hand. You're slightly unnerved at the whole situation.
Welcome to the sandwiches now?
Yeah. Did you say no sandwiches on the way out?
You can take a sandwich, but like, are you going to be smooth about it? You're just gonna like,
Dude, pick that shit up and eat it in his face.
Okay.
Okay.
Relatively
Yeah,
smooth.
I'm gonna just grab one.
You,
right
just,
then.
you very obviously grab one. He kind of like exhales as you guys leave.
So, I'm clinging to Yashiro's arm, by the way. And, I ask him a little hush-hush. So, have you had not-so-good run-ins with him before?
Is this outside?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume you guys brought the Stone of Far Speech with you, or is it still on the table?
Yeah, it was with us.
Pretty sure you put it at the table and just left it there.
I did not. Aaron, did you pick up your Son of Far Speech?
I don't think it did.
Did you mute it?
Yeah, as when he said to shut it up, I assumed I just grabbed it.
We'll go with that, okay. I'm not sure what I do with it anyway. But anyway, you can keep it.
I'm a generous god.
So Yashiro, well, I mean, like, what's he gonna do? Talk to Volcus? I don't. He'd probably throw it away, to be completely honest. So Yashiro's kind of like rubbing his brow. He's like, "Oof, that was not good." He looks to you guys. Not very good with conversation, are we?
Unfortunately, Valkas is the charisma in our group.
Judging by that last conversation, he is what turned it sour. And to answer your question, Altera, as I said, our last conversation did not exactly go all that well.
What was it about? If I may ask.
About what we discussed, I brought up Sages. He trusts the man. Would you like to reconvene with Volcus before we continue our conversation? I assume he'd want to get it on this. Maybe we should let him calm down. You know what?
I can hear you, Yoshiro.
Oh.
Your thumb is on the mic.
He kind of is looking up out of nowhere. Let's reconvene.
I'm at the winking skeever. Come find me.
Okay.
So you guys are quickly escorted out of the castle. You head through the giant doors and meet at Balk with Falcus at the pub. Just like the rest of this town, this is one of the nicer pubs. So this is not exactly, definitely not rough and tumble. This is not somewhere where people are like yelling and drinking and. You get the feeling that if you were to do an Icarium, ask for the heaviest drink, and pass out, you'd probably be very quickly, swiftly escorted out.
Falcus.
Friends,
Falcus.
Kerrigan, may I pause you for 2 seconds?
No.
please?
I need you to try this finger sandwich.
I take it and I try it. What did you give me? What is this?
It's delicious, is it not?
Dude,
what
they're so-
flavor am I looking?
Dude,
What am
they're
I?
so cool.
It's like
What
it's
sandwich
like
is
cucumber
this?
with a little bit of pesto and maybe a
A
little peanut.
cucumber sandwich, you say? The notes
I,
of cucumber.
Open my vest. I have plenty more.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I dive in and grab a couple more.
Dive in.
I'm diving in. Friends, I do not think this is not the tavern for our conversation. Let's move to a place a little more seedier. I know my friend Icarium likes to order the heaviest drink.
You know it.
Okay, quick question out of character. Is there going to be any place like that in this town?
Oh, true.
Where you guys can get like sloshed?
Yeah.
Where is there any like seedy part of this town, or is it all like?
From what you can
Crystal
see, it all
pristine.
looks like pristine. You guys are gonna have to like go all the way back to like. Okay,
Camp.
so I'll put it this way: not
the
only back to
camp.
camp, like if you go back to camp, you sure will probably let you guys like hang out, but you know, it's still pretty nice there. You'd have to
Nah.
go all the way back to like that first
Nah.
town.
Nah. Valkus is gonna fucking get sloshed in one of his perfect towns, and just as a fuck you.
That works.
Let's drink.
Okay, so you guys are having the conversation. To get back to Altera's question.
Yes.
We're all at the same table. He's well, as I said, I did mention that Sagus might not exactly be the ally that King Grenmo wants on his side. He does not agree. Seems time-wise, I believe they met maybe a little over a year after you allegedly disappeared, Valkus, and the Queen passed.
A year?
A little over a year, I believe. Yes. They've been close for quite some time.
I just don't understand I know my brother, and he was genuinely I mean, what he said he believes is true, but I was there. You have to believe me. I saw it with my own two eyes. I just don't understand.
You're saying you literally saw him killing your mother.
I was summoned after my father died, and I thought I was being summoned to take the throne
Okay.
and be bestowed to rule this city. And I rolled into the throne room, and I was surrounded by guards, and my brother literally stabbed my mother in the back. I was there. I witnessed it, and I was exiled.
I
Well, it's
do believe you, but I also don't see a reason for the king to lie. He seemed like he was telling the truth.
I agree. I genuinely, he is my brother. What he speaks, he believes true. I am confused.
I also must say I've never seen him on edge before like that. Even when I questioned him regarding Sagus, he was a little angry, but never really rose his voice. You, although, are very good at pushing people's buttons, I'll say that much. Not much tact.
Well,
I
you
feel
have to remember that I've been rolling this earth for 5 years with vengeance in mind. Me and my brother were very close, and it was quite the betrayal.
well, Valkus,
I'm a bit peeved, if you
I
can
can-
imagine.
I can only see that there was two outcomes to what happened. Either your brother has become a very good liar, which seems doubtful from what you say. Or what you saw is not exactly what actually happened.
I was
Yes.
Whether it be an illusion of some kind, or whether your brother was controlled somehow.
I was going to say, does it seem like your brother to do that?
No, we were brothers. We quelled the goblin invasion of Orzammir for. It was a 10-year campaign, and we fought side by side for years.
Do you know of anyone who would have wanted you off the throne and your brother on it?
No, we had for 100 years. Me and my brother had been together, and he was my second, and I his first. It was the way of things. There was no ill will. There was no consternation from anyone. I was beloved, and so was he, and it was meant to be. I am at a loss.
Yes, it seems in his eyes he feels you betrayed him by leaving.
And I him. I am. There must be foul magic at work.
I would have to agree there.
But Sages did not show up for a year.
Well, while I do not trust Sages, we have to look at our options. Maybe he's involved, maybe he's not.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he wasn't there in the background.
Altera has a very good point.
A very good point, Altera. Question, Yoshiro.
Yes.
I wasn't there, but there was mention, perhaps, of another hooded figure next to Sages. Did you recognize the man?
No, but I heard them speaking last time. He's quite annoying, but no, I did not recognize him.
Either way, Valkus, it seems like you may need to have a conversation with your brother to clear up things between each other, you two.
It would seem that way. I mean, I know what I know to be true, but I don't know. I'm at a loss. I do not know. I'm being torn asunder.
Well, seems we're at a crossroad.
Indeed.
It would, seem that way.
I think your brother needs time to definitely cool down. From last conversation, you definitely all rubbed him the wrong way. I'm sure it could have escalated worse. I think maybe next time have a little more tact with the way you deliver information. But I actually think with the rough way we handled things, we actually almost possibly got more information than we could have in another way. So maybe good job.
I have more questions than answers, Yoshiro.
Oh, I have many questions, but I feel like we got some answers. We might have squeezed a little extra information out of him, though, since you all put him on edge. Shame we had to go to that degree, though. I didn't really want to push him there, but still, very, very interesting.
I agree. And I down the rest of my drink and say, how about you guys? Yeah. You guys want to get in a brawl?
Fuck yeah.
You guys,
Let's mess up this bar,
Of
boys.
course.
Let's find some ruffians.
okay, everyone looks pretty chill. Everyone's just kind of having conversation, and there's just the not that same instrument, but there's music playing in the background. Just real kind of chill music. Like no one's looking to fight here.
They don't have to be looking.
No,
We can start.
Can I correct you? Somebody is definitely looking here to fight, and it's me.
I'm about to say you guys.
I stand up and I say, "Hail King Grinmar!"
They repeat, "Hail King Grenmar!" Like two people, like 3, 4 people.
Yeah, I find
kinda
the closest
pop up
one that
after.
said it, and I go to town.
You just punch him?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm in a bit of a mood.
As he's like, "Hail King!" Boom! You just stick him.
Yep.
Everyone's kind of confused, like, whoa, get off him! Like they're all trying to jump on you, and like there's a whole bunch of people trying to like pull you off this dude. Is everyone else doing anything, or what's going on?
I have his back like none other. If anyone comes out,
I go for the second guy who said it.
Okay. Yashir kind of stands up from his like seat and slowly walks toward the entrance, just watching.
Yeah.
He
doesn't need to be
understands.
party to this.
He understands you need to leave something out. He understands. He gets it. He's not gonna attack Bart, but he gets it.
Yeah. He's an
Uh,
upstanding gentleman.
Yeah. So you guys kind of push around a bit. These guys aren't really trying to fight back. They're just kind of trying to defend themselves. The dwarves.
Not a single person tries to fight back.
They're more shocked than anything else that you're like trying to fight them. They're playing more defensively than anything else. They're trying to like.
Who knew dwarves could be such pussies?
They don't seem very well muscled at all. They can tell you're much stronger than them, so you're actually kind of just beating on some dude.
These dwarves fight like elves.
Whoa! Whoa! I might overwork my quarterstaff and accidentally tag and carry him in the back of the leg.
So I guess Vulcus, you can tell, you can personally tell that they're not fighting back well. Are you going like ham, or are you pulling back?
I'm looking for a scuffle.
Okay.
And I see that these guys aren't giving it to me, and I'm not going to town on them.
Okay.
I rough them up a little.
You're roughing them up a bit. Okay. You can tell.
I'm itching for combat.
Yeah. You can tell that they're not really fighting back, but they kind of go from like slightly swinging at you to one of them kind of almost gets a surge of like, I need to defend myself, and he actually makes a pretty big swing at you and like clocks you in the head. Doesn't really hurt you, but it's actually self-defense. He made a swing at you.
Yeah, he got lucky.
Yeah, basically. He seemed sort of more shocked than anything that he even decided to swing at you. It was more of an instinct, but that's basically it. So you guys are kind of having the scuffle.
I grab him and say, "Oh, that was a good hit. I didn't expect it from you."
I haven't punched anyone in years.
Feels good, doesn't it?
He looks down at his hands. He's like,
Oh, yeah, I actually did.
Now, you remember this day. For all time, you landed a blow on Falcus Nelia.
he seems really shocked, and he kind of pauses. Vulcus?
Yes.
He looks at his drink on the table, looks back to you, looks at his hand that's like kind of bloodied, and then just kind of he kind of just like falls over.
Yeah, what?
He kind of just like
Cut out.
he kind of just falls over, like
Well, shit, I was gonna have him spread the word. I grab the next dude.
he kind of holds his hands up like, whoa.
You see me, boy.
Not sure what to say.
Take a good look.
I'm
All
looking.
hail Bacchus Nalir.
Yeah, you hear my friend over there? The name's Falcus. Falcus Nelia.
I assume you want me to hear?
Yes. I'm
See-
back. Spread the word.
Alright. Yeah,
I punch him. I punch him in the face.
he was kind of looking like, oh my god, like I'm gonna die if I know this guy's name. Kind of like, oh shit, I shouldn't be hearing this. Like, shouldn't be part of this. But he kind of got the clue, and then you clocked him.
I love it.
All right, so you hear some the bartender's kind of screaming at you guys to get out, and Yashiro's kind of like, let's go, and he can hear something outside, like, come on, like they probably have some form of anti-violence, so we should probably
We have some anti-violence robots.
we should probably get going.
No, let's fight.
Let's fight the anti-robots.
He's kind of like with the neck, like, let's go.
I mean, you know what I want to do.
This is your show, dude.
Yeah,
No, this is our show.
This is your coming back statement. No,
This is
you get
our
to make
show.
this statement.
he kind of like walks away, because like, trust me, we want to be going now.
All right, Yoshiro, that's a nod. I just needed some. I needed some action.
Oh, if you want action, we'll I can find a place for action. Don't worry. But this should not be it. If you want to spread the name of August Nelia, let's not spread it in this way.
All right, lead me to your. I bow to your wisdom, Yoshiro.
He's like, thank you. They ready the horses quickly, and you guys actually ride out of town at a fairly brisk pace, because doesn't really want you to get, as you guys said before, a negative reaction upon coming back. If they hear that their King 2.0 rolls into town, beats the shit out of people, blows up some robots, and then just kind of bails.
It's true. It's not the best.
Maybe not the best first impression.
Yeah, but it is Valkus's first impression.
Yes, that is 100% Valkus. So, as you guys are riding back, he sort of turns to you all. Is like, well, we had some interesting times there. We'll have to get back to the king when we are able to speak to him normally. I do believe there is one more piece of, well, an untied plot, if you will. Something I heard. Might not... Well, I might be a little late, not going to lie. Do you remember the people we discussed that might be on your side?
Yes.
The rebels?
Yes. They might be mobilizing, from what I heard.
Mobilizing for what?
That is a wonderful question. I heard they were...
Could you take us to them?
Well, they're back quite a ways, Tanul. But, shouldn't really take us too long to get there. I will say, if you're going to have any supporters against Grenmar, I mean, this just entirely depends on you, Valkus, of course, the exact angle you're trying to hit this from. So this is entirely up to you. I can tell you right now, these men are, well, I guess they're building to be violently against the king. Initially, they were just protesters, but it looks like, left unchecked, well, something must have clicked.
Yoshiro,
Yes?
for the past 5 years, my life has been dedicated to doling out vengeance and retribution upon my brother. But today, I don't know. I am very confused.
As am I, friend.
That being said, take us to the rebels.
As you wish. He nods to you. You guys set off back to the landing area of Tanul, and we'll go ahead and pause things for next time. So, thanks for joining, and we'll see you all next time.